high school fishing? It's comedy on the Power Trip Morning Show on Thursday. Now, come on in. I'm glad you're here.
Do you know the state of Illinois has high school fishing? It's a school sport like football or baseball. They're like, we're going to beat you guys in Friday night in fishing. Like, they have a state championship for fishing sanctioned, which means there's got to be fishing coaches. I'm going to guess they're similar to the coaches I had. Will you boys embarrass yourselves out there on that lake today? Hayes got his hook caught in a tree. Jansen pulled a shoe out of the lake, and Martin, you couldn't catch a fish in the seafood department at the grocery store. If I was a fish, I'd feel safe around every one of you. All right, everybody. Hands in, fish on 3.
Line is waiting, fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder, there's lightning in your stride.
Thursday morning, November 6th of 2025. It's the Power Trip Morning Show. Corey, Chris, there's Saucy. Zach's gone the next couple of days, but we have like 9 billion people on Thursdays. Tommy Olsen pretty soon, right? T.O. kicks the door down.
Of course, I know that old sumbitch will be here.
Human cocaine.
Yeah, Fargo Flash will be calling in.
Because it's the week off.
Here.
Is he at the Bunny Ranch?
I'm not sure. It could be a puppy ranch. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Pelissero.
Who's running the computer back there today?
Kara's back there.
Oh.
Hi, Kara.
Your mic is on.
Maybe nobody.
No, she's sitting there. I can see her.
No, she's back there.
She just didn't turn her mic on.
She's
She
probably
didn't want to
doing
talk
TikTok
to
or
you. She's
whatnot.
probably afraid to talk to Sauce.
Oh, well, that happens.
Yeah. You look like you bite.
Yeah. I look like hell.
No, you look pretty good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm trying.
Well.
What are you trying?
Were you trying to do a good job at the initials last night?
Yeah, that was great.
How was your crowd?
It was good. Very good. And no.
Cool.
That's for Hawk.
Oh, that's whether. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yep. That was the answer to his question that he was about to ask.
Yeah.
Got it.
But yeah, it was great, man. People love that game, dude. Yeah.
Dude.
You've done a great job.
Cool. By the way, speaking of that, Derek Shelton tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anybody hear him on with Barrero last night?
We're going to love that guy.
Yeah.
He was fantastic.
What a good dude, man.
Yeah.
I like that guy a lot.
Like we've been saying since the day he was hired. No idea if it's going to work out. It's still the same team, still same ownership groups in town. Who knows? It's an uphill battle, but everything we heard behind the scenes is you're going to love this guy. He's a super good dude. And then I listened to him last night. I'm like, man, this guy's awesome. So excited to meet him.
How
Let's hope it works out.
How funny was his story when he was talking about how it was like breaking up with a girl because he kept getting people texting him and saying, hey, they lost after he got fired from the Pirates. He's like, I don't want to hear about it.
Oh, I didn't catch that part. Was it the back half of the interview at some point?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
They lost again.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Great. I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Right.
Oh, man.
I
Really
thought
good.
for the hardcore baseball people, like the John Bonuses of the world sauce that listened to that interview, the one thing that I thought was super interesting that he couldn't answer, but he answered without answering it, was when he admitted to Barrero that, like, look, why would you take this job? Why would you take this job when you know what you're walking into? And he said, well, there's only 30 of them, so let's start
Which is
there.
the correct answer.
But then number two is that he had a lot of questions, right? He's been in the bigs for a long, long time. He had a lot of questions, and it made it sound like he probably asked, what's the plan with player A, player B, player C, player D? So he said he had a lot of questions, and he got clarity on those answers, and he took the job. So whatever that means, that's where the diehards like John Bonus can be like, well, why? Was he told they're not trading Pablo Lopez or Joe Ryan? You know what I'm saying?
Did he tell him what the payroll was going to be?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Derek did not say that. He said that's all private, but he said he asked those questions and he got answers.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, and maybe he got lied to, but we'll find that out.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
Right. And I thought it was after listening to him, I do understand a little bit more because he said, basically, I'm paraphrasing, of course, but basically what he said was, I got fired and it sucked, but I know I made some mistakes, and so I really took a step back and looked at what I did wrong, and now I'm getting another chance, and I want to do it right this time, and that makes sense to me, you know.
Yeah.
He got fired. It was a bad situation. He didn't do well. It was a bad situation. Now he's gotten a second chance, and he wants to see if he can do better. He wants to see if he can learn from the things he did wrong. I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
As a poker player that's busted out of thousands of tournaments in the last 20 years.
Thousands.
When
I've
I'm-
heard hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, hundreds. All
When,
of them.
when I make a move that I believe in and there's logic and I've thought it through and I go with my gut, if I do everything in my mind right and then the cards don't work out and I go home, I'm almost never upset. It's when something goes absurdly wrong and I'm like, man, what am I doing? That was so dumb. I can't even explain why I did that. And then I go home and you're super pissed. And he said the same thing last night on Brewer. I thought it was awesome. That who was it? Don Zimmer or somebody like that told him just, you got to trust your gut and you have to feel good about what you've decided and then stand by it. And he's like, that's what you're going to get out of me as a manager. That if you're like, well, the analytics say you're supposed to do this, this, and this. Why did you do the opposite? He'll go, well, I felt that this was the right thing to do, and I'm going to stand by it. I'm like, that's cool. That's the right attitude. Like, if you don't believe what you're doing, then you shouldn't do it anyway.
Yeah.
And then I just drive home and I cry when I get home.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it happens.
Why can't I just get the cards to go my way even when I do play badly?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Which is most of the
Yeah,
time.
we all
Why
ask that
can't you just get
question.
one good flop?
Yeah, one good
get your
flop.
flop
I'm
out.
after. I mean,
Get your
the
flop
flop.
out, man.
Anyway, excited to meet that dude tomorrow. He seems super
he
nice.
seems like a really good dude.
Like a righteous dude.
I really like to listen to
man.
him with old Danny B, who I saw last night, by the way. I saw old Danny B last night.
Dan Barrero.
Yeah.
Where?
We were hanging out at a very highfalutin thing last night.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, he and I were hanging out.
I don't go to highfalutin things.
I normally don't either. I didn't know it was highfalutin.
Yeah,
I don't even know how to
really
spell
either.
that word.
Yeah, I'm not even sure.
Like, I don't
to be honest
think I've
with you,
ever
what it
been
means.
invited to a gala.
Whoa.
Sure you have.
Whoa.
You've
Like-
been at a couple.
Yeah, I don't really get invited to that stuff, which is fine.
Say no more often.
Yeah.
Then you'll never
I
get
think
invited.
that's why I don't get invited.
Do you know
anymore.
who we were hanging out with?
Dusty?
Spike Lee.
Oh, really?
That's right.
What? Oh, the Prince thing?
That's right.
Oh, you were at the
Oh,
Prince
wow.
thing.
Yeah, that's right.
I saw, but was Parrish there?
He was.
Because he was telling me about it yesterday. He said he was going to get all dressed up for the purple carpet.
Yeah, he did. The dress was rock star chic.
What did Barrero wear?
Right. Tuxedo thong.
Oh, that's rock star chic for sure.
When
Tommy wants a link.
When I got there, I thought Alice Cooper was there, and it turned out to be Dan Barrero.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's how rock star chic he was.
Wow.
It was pretty incredible.
Barrero.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, I don't know if those were real tattoos or temporary, but my God,
Man,
it takes balls to put something like that on your face,
he's got some ink.
on his face.
Yeah. Good for Dan.
And no, it was weird because it was like I guess I don't know, because it's been running for a while, but they were acting as if it was the first night of it, but it wasn't the first night of it, and they're thinking it's going to go to Broadway, you know. But it's like it's called Purple Rain, and it's sort of like the movie Purple Rain, but they changed the story quite a lot. But they use all the music, and there's a kid that plays the kid who is Prince, but they don't call him Prince, you know. So it's basically they took the outline of the movie Purple Rain and changed a lot, but used the same music and a similar story.
Yeah.
But it is Prince. But
It's good?
yeah, it's real good.
Cool.
The guy who played Morris Day was fantastic. The band, the music was cool. The songs are great, obviously. But anyway, but it was cool. But all the beautiful people were there. There were a lot of
In
beautiful
tuxedo
people.
thongs.
Yeah, and
Yeah, all of
that's
them, yeah.
exactly right. So you did see Burrow. Yeah, that's right.
My wife is going on Saturday.
As rock star chic as well?
I don't know. Her and her brother are going to go.
Is he going to wear a tuxedo thong or not? That's kind of
That's
the attire
normally,
that's been
that's normally
required.
what he wears, yeah.
Yeah, it was a last minute thing. And then there I was, and there he was. There was Spike Lee standing right there. I'm like, that's Spike Lee right there. And it was weird because our Timberwolves were in New York last night
Yeah.
at the Knicks, right?
They sure were.
Yeah, they got
And
killed.
Spike Lee was here.
And he was here, and I was thinking to myself, well, I wonder, because they're thinking about, obviously taking the show directly to Broadway with like that cast and stuff like that.
So
I
maybe
wonder-
he was scoping it
That's
out.
what I'm wondering. That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah.
So the Wolves played at Madison Square Garden, and I didn't see if Ben Stiller or Chalamet were there, but Spike Lee was not.
He was not. He was a couple rows down and over from where I was sitting. Crazy.
Wow.
But
That's pretty cool.
It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Pretty cool. And,
Is he short?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You got to be very short.
He's not a big dude. Not a big dude. And he was trying very hard to not like be a part of everything. You know, he's trying to just kind of hang out and watch the show. And I was thinking, oh, poor guy, nobody will leave him alone. And then I realized he was wearing a Knicks hat that was basically a disco ball. So every time he turned his head, it kind of glowed. And I'm like, yeah, well, part of you might want to be invisible, but the other part of you wants to be seen for sure, right?
All right, I'm nervous, but I'm going to do this. Before I look it up, I'm pretty sure I have never seen a Spike Lee movie, which is that's
You've
not
seen
something.
a Spike Lee joint?
I don't think so, and that's not something I'm
don't
proud
know
of.
if I
But
have
let me see
either.
if I have here. She's got to have it. No, Do the Right Thing. That's the movie. Obviously, I should have seen at some
You've
point.
not seen Do the Right Thing?
I never saw Do the Right Thing.
Either have I.
Mo Better Blues, no. Jungle Fever, no. Malcolm X, never saw Malcolm X.
Never saw Malcolm X.
No. Clockers, Summer of Sam, no. Oh, I saw 25th Hour. I didn't know that was his.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
Great film. Edward Norton Jr.
Interesting. Okay. I didn't know that was him.
What was the
I
one right
didn't
before
either.
that you said?
Summer of Sam.
Isn't that?
Summer of Sam is John Leguizamo, Adrian Brody, Mira Sorvino, 1999.
I'm almost positive I saw that. But it is about the summer where Son of Sam was killing people in New York and everybody was afraid, right?
Yep.
Oh, is it really?
Oh,
How
for
have
God's
I not
sakes. All right.
seen that?
Inside Man. That's a fantastic movie. I forgot that was Spike Lee.
Is that Kevin Bacon?
That's Denzel, and,
Denzel, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
man,
and Clive
great
Owen
film.
and Jodie Foster. Fantastic
Oh, that's
movie.
a good one.
Great movie.
I
Yeah.
forgot all about that movie.
That's
as a matter of fact.
super good. All right,
Yeah.
so I've seen 25th Hour. I've seen Inside Man, Miracle at St. Anna, Red Hook Summer, Old Boy. No, I never saw Black Klansman.
Proud of you for not making a joke about the Inside Man thing, by the way.
Yeah. Well done.
Well, Zach's not here.
Well, that's
Yeah.
true.
The Sweet Blood of Jesus. Never saw that.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Highest
you
to
certainly
lowest.
haven't.
Nope. No, so I've just seen two. 25th Hour and Inside Man. That's not enough
No.
for a guy that's that well respected. I definitely should have seen Do the Right Thing because that's the one that.
Everybody
Sent
in
him
your
kind of to
generation
the-
saw it, yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Right.
not seen it either.
Wow, you guys.
Oh man! Also, I skipped He Got Game. I didn't see He Got Game either with Ray Allen.
Oh, no. I haven't seen that either.
I tried-
Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Yeah,
Ray Allen.
I know I've seen that film. I just don't remember anything about it.
Man, I just remember when that movie came out because that was 1998, and I remember even when I saw the trailers for He Got Game, that guy should have been a Timberwolf. He was for like
he
3
was.
seconds. God
What
dang
trade
it.
was that?
That was the Marbury trade.
Yeah.
Who else was in He Got Game? Who's like the main star actors?
Well, so Denzel, Ray Allen, and Mila Jovovich are the top three.
Huh.
She had a moment.
Yeah.
I wonder what happened to her.
Well, do you want to see Inside Man later today?
Yeah, for sure.
Why? You
come
got
over?
Do you know Zach's password for double list?
Oh,
Because he guessed it on the first guess.
yes, he did. Yes, he
You
did.
did. It was just a guess.
Yeah, he
Real
just
lucky.
Yeah, real lucky.
So there you go. Anyway, so yeah, that Spike Lee joint. I saw him last night. And other famous people. R.T. Ryback was there.
No, I haven't heard that name in a while.
I know,
Wow.
I hadn't either. I know, I saw him. He was there.
Don't know a lot of RTs.
Yeah.
I don't either. Well, I mean, Rudy Tomjanovich.
I would have bet $1,000 you were about to say RTD2.
Oh,
Really?
brilliant.
That'd have been
brilliant.
very funny.
That would
Like,
that,
yeah.
see, that's
I-
funny.
I thought you were going to say that for sure. I'm like, nope, that's
Yeah, we should have.
that's wrong.
Trying to remember. There were other people, but it was cool.
Well, you and Barrero and Parrish.
yeah, and
yeah.
Bobby Z, obviously,
Oh, yeah.
the original drummer who we've had on the show before.
He's
Yeah,
great.
he reviews movies for us every Friday.
I looked
Yeah,
around and
that's
I
the same
did
guy.
not see. I was expecting. You know who I was expecting to see?
Rosie.
Rosie.
Oh, good
I looked
point.
everywhere. I didn't see him.
Yeah. That is something Rosie would be
Oh,
at.
absolutely.
Yep. Yep.
I saw some Viking folks that we all know.
Yeah.
So it's cool. It was neat. You know, it was cool, and that's
Good
a
for
great
you.
theater. It's a great theater.
Which theater?
I think it's the State Theater.
Oh, State Theater?
Yeah, State Theater.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's legit.
Yeah, it's legit. So it's cool, man. It's neat. You know, that kid playing Prince, the kid. You know, how about having to portray him in this town?
Right.
Having to
Well
portray him
said.
anywhere is one thing, but having to portray him here, that's tough, man.
What's your favorite Prince song?
You know, as of last night, it is "Take Me With You." I love that song.
Yeah.
I don't even know that one.
Diddle-diddle-doo. I don't care where we go. I don't
Oh, yeah.
care what we do. Oh, I don't care, pretty baby.
Is he here?
Take me
Still don't
with
know it.
you.
Yeah.
Really?
No,
You
I
don't
know
that
that.
song?
No,
Yeah,
I
you
don't
know
know
it. You'd know it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
You've seen
Yeah,
the
yeah.
movie, right?
No.
Oh my
Neither
God,
have
that's
I.
right. You have it.
I haven't either.
We're both lifelong Minnesotans.
I've not seen it, no.
Chris is an out-of-towner, and he's seen it, and you and I, although you were like 15 or 14 when it came out, and I was 4 or whatever, but still.
Yeah, I was 2.
Again, another egregious miss on my part. I should absolutely be required to watch Purple Rain as a 45-year-old Minnesotan.
Yeah.
Should be. Why don't they show that in high school instead of that?
Oh, yeah.
Instead of the Romeo and Juliet with nudity.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to you, buddy. Have you seen Purple Rain? No. My God.
Just a definitive.
Man,
no.
I can't believe it. Like it's like, wow.
I might agree with Ben Lieber on Purple Rain.
On
what
what?
did Ben say about Purple
On the
Rain?
movie or the soundtrack or
he
what?
doesn't like Prince.
Lieber hates Prince.
Lieber hates. You don't like Prince at all?
No, I'm okay with Prince.
Oh.
You're on the microphone, you know. Does he know he's on the
He's starting to get settled. He's getting in there.
All right.
No, but
There's the
you guys
keys.
remember that day Lieber came in here and said
Just
how
hot,
bad Prince, how bad Prince is?
It probably was the day he died. Just pissed on his grave.
I love when Lieber just goes off. But no, that's I literally know like 3 songs of Prince. Don't know much about him.
The hits are the
Don't know.
hits,
It's
man. The hits
unbelievable,
are
man.
the
That's
hits are
crazy.
awesome.
It's like he's like.
Did you guys ever rage at his house? I heard he used to bangers.
Nope, never went to Paisley
never-
Park and
no.
partied.
My mother-in-law, Jules, that's her name. She apparently used to rage there.
Is that right?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Paul, your hands up.
Yes.
Tommy's mother-in-law.
Sure thing.
Corey, your hands up?
Would Prince?
Oh, for sure.
Tommy is here. It is Thursday. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Starting Stronger starts at AutoZone, where they've got battery solutions in the form of free battery testing, free battery charging, and replacement. Batteries that fit your needs. That's what makes them America's #1 battery destination. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
It's Chris Hockey. Thousands of Twin Cities homeowners have trusted builders and remodelers to install their new siding, and they hope you'll let them show you why. Specializing in only the best products, including Diamond Coat, LP, James Hardy, and Norindex, their goal is to work with you to determine your best option at the best price. All professionally installed by their trained and certified installers. And every project is backed by their lifetime workmanship warranty, so you're worry-free for years to come. And right now, save up to $5,000 on any siding project. Go to buildersandremodelers.com. Nobody does it better.
Cracks in your walls, maybe doors that won't close, or maybe floors feeling uneven. Now these are warning signs of foundation problems that could cost you thousands if ignored. Safe Basements specializes in expert foundation repair to keep your home safe and sound. With industry-leading solutions and a lifetime warranty, they fix it right the first time guaranteed. Go to safebasements.com today for a free inspection. That's safebasements.com because a strong home starts with a solid foundation. That's safebasements.com.
Hey, it's Zach Halverson, and I'm so excited because I just got my new vehicle from Luther Brookdale Chevrolet. I traded in my old Impala, and the whole experience from start to finish was incredible. Tony and Deshaun made everything easy. They answered every question that I had, and I left Luther Brookdale Chevrolet in my new Equinox and merged onto 694 with a smile. If you're thinking about trading in or upgrading, trust me. Stop by and talk with my friends at Luther Brookdale Chevrolet today and see just how easy buying a car can be.
Old windows letting you down? Upgrade to Minn Kota windows. Built tough right here in the Midwest to handle every season. Energy efficient and guaranteed for life. Visit MinnKotaWindows.com today. Minn Kota Windows. Midwest built, Midwest tough, guaranteed for life.
Meat Sauce here for my amazing friends at 7th Avenue Pizza. They offer fresh ingredients, thin crust. They are family owned. It's my favorite pizza. The sauce is incredible. The best part about 7th Avenue Pizza, you can find 7th Avenue Pizza at Coburn's.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like rugs. And people say a rug would really bring the room together. And sure, you don't know what that means, but it sounds important. Suddenly you're using words like jute and sisal. Then you see the price and lose it, because how can the thing you walk and spill on cost so much? So you devote your life to taking down Big Rug. But then you remember that switching your home and auto to Progressive could save you hundreds. So, looks like Big Rug is safe. For now. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
It's Meat Sauce, the dream ring event at Arthur's Jewelers. Get $500 towards her engagement ring this week.
Nice, let's try.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
Just
Just open up the free iHeartRadio app and search North Pole Radio and make it a preset now.
Love you, Santa.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell.
Twin Cities weather, mostly cloudy and breezy, but still kind of mild today. We'll get to around 53 in the Twin Cities this afternoon. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, 48 by Saturday. A little light rain and snow with a high of only 37. I'm meteorologist Sean Cable. Current temp now 37.
The slow-roasted Cantina chicken menu is here to stay with ingredients like purple cabbage and freshly prepared pico de gallo. Try it today at a participating U.S. Taco Bell location while supplies last. Contact store for participation, which varies.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Vikings Ravens, Sunday at noon on the audio home for Vikings football. FM 100.3 KFXN, Minneapolis, St. Paul. The Fan, powered by Hy-Vee.
Hey, so T.O.?
Yeah.
We haven't seen you since Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
And,
trust me. Gophs win, Vikes win.
Seth dresses Kid Rock.
Leads the show on Monday morning. I was on the way to the gym. I was dying.
So good.
But yeah, little column A, little column B, got it done. It was fantastic. Look at so I was riding high. Went to dinner with the Gophs that night, and I'm driving home. I'm just amped. I'm like, God, that was cool. Like, think of telling my 15-year-old self that I'd go back and do that. Like, it was awesome.
Yeah.
And then I walk in the door.
And it's ba with ba, bang
Ba
to
with the
bang.
ba, cowboy. It's like the heavenly gates open. I'm like, my prayers are answered.
Yep.
It was so hot. It was fantastic.
Did you wake up Saturday morning and go, oh, man, it's Halloween again?
Yeah.
Better put that costume back on.
Yeah, you should put that facial hair back on.
Talk with that deep voice.
Oh, it was great. But she actually got Marb Reds, too. So just to put a Marb Red in my mouth again got me a little tingly.
Gosh.
Oh, she got the actual smokes.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
even
she wasn't
prop smoke. She went for
So
the real thing.
She
Love
went to the gas station and she's like, "Can I get some cigs?" And they go, "What?" Like because she's never smoked a cig.
Sir, she doesn't know what to order.
So she said Marb Reds, so she got some Marb Reds. It was fantastic. God, I was packing them. It was good. Felt good to be back. I didn't
Welcome
smoke
back.
any. I still got them in my house though.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
There's
smoke 'em.
always tonight.
Yeah, smoke 'em if you got 'em, baby.
Smoke them if you got them. That is for sure.
So what was better, the Gopher win or Kid Rock?
Man. Woo.
Little column A, little column B.
You're asking the tough questions early. No. The golf experience, that was just so much fun. Whole fam was there. I got to listen to PJ's pregame speech, which was awesome. Run out with the team, that brought me back. Then my whole fam was there, was able to go up top, walk around. But hey, did you guys listen to the game at all?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
This specific Saturday.
No,
I listened to the end. Yeah.
So do you know how I talk about Bushy all the time?
Yeah, of course.
He's one of my friends.
Yeah.
He was on the halftime show with Grimm. He was up there.
Oh.
Because he was. Do you guys remember when Blake Harfaber?
Oh, yeah.
And he
Epic
hit that shot against Indiana?
Mm-hmm.
Bushy was the guy who threw him the ball.
Multi-sport athlete, or he was just a basketball player?
He was a basketball player, but he was really good at inbound passing.
All right, but he was your friend not from the football team, just from the basketball team, or he just knew you from the
post-college. He became really good friends.
Post-college, got it. I was like, if he was a multi-sport athlete, I think we would have heard about the fact that we had a Gopher playing
We
two
would have
sports.
known Bushy.
Sure.
So Bushy was actually Mr. Basketball at Mounds View. Weber was Mr. Football. They came out the same grade.
Got it.
Great class. But so he was getting interviewed because he played at Colorado State when Nico was at Colorado State.
Oh.
So now it's like full circle.
Full circle.
Now he's like a. He said he loves it now because he's an honorary alumni because he played for both. I'm like, God, you're living good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's fantastic.
He's a Medvedian.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Hogs Daddy.
Yes, sir.
We were in the plaza the whole time.
Yeah.
Do you remember where we were?
Yeah.
Just clanksing.
And
And then OT happens and it comes down to that end. Do you know how fun that game was? It was so much fun. It was like the best game I've seen in a long time. Great atmosphere. The blackout unis were fantastic.
Yeah. So you preferred the OT game over the blowout against Nebraska? You like this better?
It's a good cue.
Thanks. Man, thank you. That's all I got for you today.
Good cue. Obviously, I wish we would have blown them out, sure.
Sure.
But, like...
Just as a fan, though? I mean,
first time ever OT game in that stadium.
Yeah.
Ever. So that was fun.
That's the first OT game?
In that stadium, yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, how is that possible?
I know, it feels... I didn't believe it either.
Yeah.
You know what, Core? Good cue.
Yeah, good cue. I'm changing the title of the podcast. I had Hawk and Barrero hang out, but I'll do good cue.
Wait a minute. You're responsible for naming it and posting it and typing in the description?
I don't post it. I name it.
He names it.
So then Kara
He's
does
the
the rest?
creative.
No,
Who does the rest?
Nick does.
So Nick posts it. Nick spell checks. You just name it.
I have a cue.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Okay, deep breath.
What were the days where when you guys would post it? Remember that? And people would snap about it?
Well, no, it's because Sauce every day would just say, Hawk died again. That would be the name of like every podcast.
You should do it now. Got the new You said it. So now it's going to be.
It would be Hawk died and we talked about sports. And that would be like the entire description. I'm like, who's going to click on this?
Yeah.
This is the 57th podcast this month named Hawk's Dead Again.
I'll tell you what, though, I got a lot of flowers.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
The first hour is going to be Hawk died and we talked about sports.
Good cue.
God.
You encouraged it.
I know. Son of a bitch.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Hey, Hawks Daddy, great speech, by the way.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
my whole fam cried.
Aw.
Are you crying?
I hope they were happy loving tears. Happy loving tears is what I'm saying.
100%.
Yeah.
So I got a bonfire this weekend. No one cares, I know.
No, we definitely.
Is that an invitation or are you just bragging?
No,
I have a cue for you.
Yeah, I have a cue as well.
bragging about a
Low bar for
Guys are having a bonfire. Cool.
this past weekend or this upcoming weekend?
Upcoming. I'm just really looking forward to it. Like an old school bonfire. My
Cue
mom
for
and
you.
dad.
That's
Yeah, go
awesome.
ahead.
Cue. What if it snows? Do you still have the bonfire?
That's even better.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
correct.
Good. Was it a good cue?
Great. It's a great
Good cue. I have a cue.
Follow-up cue?
Dude sitch.
Fantastic. My brother and my dad.
My God.
Wow. Take a lap.
And possibly W.
Hey, so
even better.
I like Christmas. Sauce, you like Christmas. I don't know anybody on the Power Trip Morning Show that doesn't, but is Tommy the second biggest Christmas fan on the Power Trip behind Chris?
He might be.
Yeah.
I wonder if you are.
Yeah.
You might be number 2.
Yeah.
Because you really like it.
Well, I
like Christmas music, the whole bit.
Post 4th of July, I start sprinkling in Christmas music.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's. I think you're number 2. I got to think about this.
He might be ascending. He might be closer to number 1.
Wow. That'd be huge. I just love it.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it.
Is there bonfire music potentially?
Yeah, that's like 90s country. We're talking
Yeah.
like Alan Jackson,
Garth.
Yeah.
Little
Like all
Shania
that.
mixed in.
There'll be a lot of that.
This man,
Little Tony Romo.
Any man of mine?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Sure. So yeah, no, and it's like an old school bonfire, and so we'll just have like sweats on, like a real bonfire, burning some Christmas trees and stuff. It's gonna be fantastic.
Hell yeah, man. Good for you.
I'm guessing Sess has seen Purple Rain, but you guys ought to watch it.
I think so, because her mom and dad are, like I said, huge Prince people.
I think you would like it, Toms. I know Corey won't. Sauce might because of the music.
Yeah.
But
I like Prince,
I think you would
though.
like it.
If I like Prince, does that give me a shot of liking the music?
Yeah, and
Or the
you'll be really like you'll know everything in the movie. It's they filmed it here. You know, I mean,
it is a musical though, correct?
Yeah, but only because the band is on stage. They don't like dancing like the way they do High School Musical. Like
Yeah,
when there's music,
that's what I
it's
don't care
because
for.
they are. It's either part of the
Actually
soundtrack
playing.
or they're playing the music on the stage.
Oh, that's
Got
cool.
it.
Yeah. It's a great movie. I really enjoy it, but it's old. You know, I mean,
Okay.
it's 80s and they made it on a shoestring budget.
Hey, by the way, speaking of the dude sitch, before we go to break and come back and do Front Page Sports, you mentioned you'll be at the bonfire and a couple of other hot dudes, your brother and your dad. It's actually 4 of them, right? It's you, your brother, your dad, and Kid Rock. They're all going to be at the bonfire. Sex! Just nothing but hotties.
Well, no more wishes needed.
How great would it be if Sess is sitting there, it's snowing, and she's still dressed as Kid Rock, and Schmoll and Ed are like, why are you Kid Rock again?
And she walks in holding a boombox playing the Christmas song by Nat King Cole.
He's just waiting for the two of you to leave.
Yep.
If I want him to pay attention.
He wasn't talking to me this morning, so I threw it back on.
I'm now a man
And I've been screaming, I am the bull god for the last 6 hours.
Brilliant, Corey.
Front page sports after this Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have no accidents and no delays. There's construction closing the 94 eastbound exit to Hennepin-Lyndale till the 7th. On 494, there's construction both ways between Pilot Knob and Highway 5 till the end of this month. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Fireside Hearth and Home.
Good morning. We have no accidents and no delays. There's construction closing the 94 eastbound exit to Hennepin-Lyndale till the 7th. On 494, there's construction both ways between Pilot Knob and Highway 5 till the end of this month. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
Winter is coming fast. Be ready with a new fireplace from Fireside Hearth and Home. Right now, save up to $1,200 on fireplaces, inserts, and stoves. Plus, enjoy 12-month interest-free financing. But don't wait. This offer ends November 8th. Visit fireside.com or your local showroom.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here for my amazing friends at Two Men in a Junk Truck. Are you drowning in clutter? Need to make room for what matters most? Look no further than Two Men in a Junk Truck. They're committed to making decluttering easy for you. Their friendly teams will remove anything from old furniture and office equipment to debris from construction sites and renovations. Whether it's appliance removal, furniture removal, or clean-out services, they've got you covered. You don't have to lift a finger. All you got to do is head to twomeninajuncktruck.com today to schedule your junk removal service.
Oh, how's that flu, babe? Did you take Dayquil Intense Flu yet?
Nah, I got this. Ugh, okay, I don't got this.
You stay on the couch, and I'll grab the Dayquil.
Undo your flu symptoms with Dayquil Intense Flu. Dayquil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms.
I'm ready for that to-do list.
Wow, you do got this.
Dayquil Intense Flu. The daytime coughing, aching fever, under your flu medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Standard Water is the standard for basement and exterior waterproofing and foundation repair. Wet basements, cracks in walls, bowing walls, settling foundations. Standard Water does it all since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com.
Hey guys, it's Meat Sauce. The Dream Ring event is on right now at Arthur's Jewelers. You get $500 towards her dream engagement ring. And trust me, every dream ring's attainable with lab-grown diamonds at Arthur's.
I'm Tyler from Arthur's. Come in this week and I'll personally show you the best color grade and sparkle score for your budget. Women love sparkle, and we'll help you find the ring that gets that reaction.
Arthur's has the largest selection in Minnesota and the newest American-made designs. Don't wait. The Dream Ring event ends this week at Arthur's Jewelers in Roseville.
It's time to play
Wheel of Comfort!
And here's America's host with the most.
Tell us what we're playing for, little brother.
It's a Premier Furnace tune-up for $139.
Pronto will inspect and recalibrate your furnace
and guarantee no breakdowns all winter.
Or we'll refund your money and fix it for free. Schedule your furnace tune-up at prontoheat.com.
This time of the year, the games are intense. The crowds are electric. And love? Well, love is undefeated. If you're ready to put a ring on it, go see my friends at Continental Diamond. Nobody does engagement rings like they do. Incredible selection, hands down the best diamonds, and a team that's as friendly as your favorite tailgate. And if you're thinking, I want to get engaged tonight, they have a gorgeous selection of rings ready to go. No waiting. Continental Diamond, the jewelry store. Minnesota adores.
Protect your home with a new roof. Go to buildersandremodelers.com.
This report is sponsored by Fireside Hearth and Home. Winter is coming fast. Be ready with a new fireplace from Fireside Hearth and Home. Right now, save up to $1,200 on fireplaces, inserts, and stoves. Plus, enjoy 12-month interest-free financing. But don't wait. This offer ends November 8th. Visit fireside.com or your local showroom.
Fan forecast.
I think it's going to be like in the 40s.
From the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios, this is the Power Trip on FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
For some reason I have Dublin, Ireland's weather up here. Let me look. Where we at? Minneapolis, Minnesota. 37 right now. Feels like 34 outside.
How about,
perfect out.
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday are going to be outstanding.
Bonfire weather.
Big bonfire weather. I get to wear all my old Gopher sweats and sweatsuits, too.
55 today and overcast.
You know, that's perfect. 55 and
44
overcast.
tomorrow.
Let's go.
36 on Saturday for bonfire. And 33 on Sunday for football.
Yeah, indoors anyway. Who cares? Let's go.
Bonfire is kind of a good name for a rock band. Bonfire.
Yeah. Well, Firehouse. Hawk tried to be in that band.
Hey, are the restaurants bonfires still a thing, or are they all gone now?
So the one in Woodbury, the one maybe you're thinking of?
Yep.
That's like a Southern Social or something?
Okay, so that changed?
I've never been.
Are there any other remaining bonfires?
Be real careful at a Southern Social, by the way.
Yeah.
Was there one in Maple Grove, too?
Don't know.
There's one in...
Yeah, I believe there was.
Where's the one where all the Cougars hung out?
That's Redstone.
Maybe
Redstone.
Plymouth?
You know what I'm talking about? That was
Yeah.
everyone
Redstone,
knew
I
that,
think.
right?
Yeah, Redstone's great.
They have the best salads in the world.
Yeah,
at
they
Redstone,
do,
man.
yeah.
What's the place in Eden Prairie that kind of sounds this way and is
Hawk
really
knows.
Dave's Whorehouse?
Yeah.
Is that not the
good?
right
Dave
place?
Schwartz,
He does, yeah.
Quit the Wild? No,
Yeah, well, you know, he
Yeah.
doesn't need the money. Making all that whore money.
No, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's
Making
kind of
all
by,
that
it's by Shields. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a nicer place. It sponsors the Vikings, I want to say.
Oh, by Shield.
Wildfire.
Yeah, I heard that
Wildfire,
place.
that's
bangs.
Wildfire.
Wildfire is great.
I
yeah.
heard I've never been. I heard it's
Super
a great
good.
spot.
Yeah.
Colin Wild.
I don't think there are any bonfires. This place is taken to a place called Bonfire Bar and Grill, owned by Shaggy.
Yay!
Probably.
Mr. Boombastic.
Mr. Boombastic.
Do you think it just plays his hits?
Mr. Lovo Lovo?
It says Shaggy's Bonfire Bar and Grill.
Just plays his hits over and over.
Oh, I'm going.
I'm in.
Smooth like Silka.
He has slammers.
You know, if you go to like Margaritaville and you're like, I just love Jimmy Buffett's vibe. I'm going to go
rip.
sit on the beach and have some margaritas. It's a whole nother thing to say, I'm going to go to Shaggy's restaurant to hear nothing but the hits. I wonder what's on. Sauce, what do you think's on the menu at Shaggy's restaurant?
Oh, that's a great question.
A lot of people have been asking it.
A lot of people have been asking. It wasn't me chicken sandwich.
Brilliant.
What else is on the menu at Shaggy's restaurant?
Mr. Boombastic chicken wings.
There's a lot of chicken there.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you say Mr. Boombast's mozzarella sticks
how about
or
Mr.
something like that?
Basket of fries.
Yeah, Mr.
There
Boombastic.
you go.
Basket of
That's really
fries.
good. That's
Yeah.
better than mine by a mile.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mr. Boombasket of fries. Freaking A+.
Mr. Fantastic's French silk pie.
I think we're learning quickly he doesn't have as many hits as we thought.
Yeah.
Did you see what's going into Margaritaville?
In Vegas?
Yeah.
Is this another country bar?
Yeah, did you?
Oh, God.
Well, that's like the new trend because
I
those
know.
two are killing. Bottle Blonde and Old Red, they were like saying how much they're doing.
Well,
so much
the
business.
thing that's The thing that's interesting about those two spots, because they're right outside a horseshoe, right? They're like right next to each other. A couple stories up, so you can't miss them. You can do the walking bridge from the Bellagio, the whole bit.
Mm-hmm.
The one that's weird is right next to Cosmo. Those weird stores that they put up, like Ross.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Then, like on the second or third level, there's this little thing. It says Jason Aldean's like bar and kitchen.
Right.
It's super just bland and
Before
blah.
you go
and
into
you're like,
Crystals,
what?
right? Like it's right there. It's kind of doesn't really make sense.
It doesn't
where
make
it
any
is.
sense. So the other two are gigantic. You can't miss them.
Standalones.
Jason
Boom.
just has this really strange, nobody cares restaurant like on the third level.
And right next to it is a Prada store.
Right, no, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird spot.
But then
bad
that's going
choice.
to be kind of Margaritaville. I think is a way better spot because that's like before you get to the
That's
the link
perfect.
area.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Man, especially if you can get breakfast there.
But whose is that going to be?
Do you remember Margaritaville's breakfast?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I know,
Whose
man.
spot is that going to be?
Luke Bryan's.
Luke Bryan?
Yeah.
You've got mail.
Yep. That's
Was that
Tommy's
a good
in.
film, by the way?
Yeah, great.
Yeah, it is good.
Is it a love story?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
it's a
Tommy.
rom-com.
M-A-I-L.
Oh, for that reason?
Yeah, new dealer.
Got mail.
Hey, by the way, if you guys, and I know we get to sports, but this popped up on my feed the other day, and then now because I watched it once, I've seen 700 of them. Have you guys ever been to any of the secret bars in Vegas?
Uh-huh.
Like the one at the Cosmo?
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
stuff
the
like that?
tequila bar where you
Yeah,
push
exactly.
It's at the barber shop.
Yeah,
So
right.
cool.
It's behind
I'm
the...
going to have to do those. Like, there was like 10 of them.
Yeah.
I only know two. The barber shop at Cosmo, in the basement of the Cosmo, there's a speakeasy behind the quote
that's
barber
a different
shop.
one. That's it. We're talking about a different
There's
one.
There's a hidden restaurant too.
No, I am talking about the one at the barber shop. That's what I'm
where,
talking about.
If you walk by it,
By
looks
the
like
Henry,
you're just getting
first floor,
you're just
right?
getting haircuts. But back behind the wall, there's like a secret bar back.
Yeah, you have to go through the barber shop.
Wait, on the first
Exactly.
floor?
Yeah.
On
Yes.
the first floor.
Yeah.
I've never been to that one.
And then there's the almost identical concept at Resorts World. It looks like there's this little that's got like Asian decor, and it looks like they're selling, I don't know, sodas in a vending machine. But those doors push open, and there's a giant secret bar behind that too. So you would never know unless you know. And I think that's the
Really?
Yeah. So you feel like you're part of a cool club. Although I think everybody's invited. I don't think you have to be.
I
on a
didn't know
guest
about
list.
those two. There's one up. Do you know where like Dave's Hot Chicken is and like all the food areas?
You mean Hattie B's?
Yeah, Hattie B's.
Hattie B's,
Sorry.
yeah.
And then there's a light. And then if that light's on, that means you can walk through this exit and then you go into this big tequila Mexican bar.
Didn't know that because obviously they have secret
It's
pizza on
unbelievable.
the second or third floor of Cosmo as well. But you're
Yeah,
saying
right. I've never found the secret pizza. I was once.
Secret Pizza's super easy. It's up on the third floor. It looks like a hallway
Just
with
a hallway.
records along it. Yeah, it's great.
It looks like a hallway to nowhere.
I got
like
it.
where STK is.
Yeah,
right
so
there.
STK's here. It's on the other side.
Really?
It's outstanding. I got it a couple times.
No signs.
You can tell.
All right, let's do front page sports.
You can tell.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Let's talk Celsius at Holiday. Celsius 12 ounce and 16 ounce. Look at what Tommy's got. Tommy's got some Celsius. Did you get it at Holiday?
I didn't. No.
You didn't. Okay, well, but that flavor.
This is it, yeah.
That flavor right there. You can get whatever you want because you can mix and match your favorite 12 and 16 ounce Celsius varieties for a limited time. 2 Celsius is $5. Stay sharp, feel good at Holiday with Celsius. Thanks, Celsius and Holiday.
You ever try one?
Love Celsius.
Celsius
I haven't
is
had
great.
that flavor though. What is it? Something raspberry or blueberry?
Arctic Vibe.
Okay, haven't had that one.
But like I switched up to Celsius and it changes my like energy. It like locks me in. It actually does mentally.
Is that right?
Okay, Boomer.
So Hogs Daddy, sorry I cut you off. Is there a bar that you've wanted to talk about?
No, I was just bringing it up. I didn't know if you guys knew about those things. I figured you probably did, but that's pretty cool. Like if you ran a YouTube search and just put secret bars in Vegas, a guy's done like a long compilation of where they're at and how you get into them. It's pretty cool.
There's 10?
There's at least 10. There's
Damn.
probably
Really?
more than that. Yeah.
Maybe that's next year's. We do
That'd
a
be
little
kind of
secret
fun.
bar crawl.
Little secret bar crawl.
Secret sexy bar crawl.
Okay.
Okay. You've got mails.
Good dude, Sitch.
Kid Rocks
Boom.
only.
I was going to say, let me go to Halloween Express and get a costume so you're at least having fun. The Wolves were at the Knicks last night. The Knicks won 137-114 over the Timberwolves. Ant was back. He played 29 minutes, had 15 points. Julius Randle, 32 points. Cat had 15.
Yeah, Ant was rusty, but Julius Randle is having an unbelievable start to the season, but that game got away from him. That's a weird loss. You got to win some of these games. 4-4, fine, but this is a team that, this has NBA championship aspirations. You got to start winning these games. That'll help to get Ant back on a regular basis, but he was a tad rusty last night.
What's a successful season for the Wolves? Real.
The championship.
Like that's it.
At this point,
Dang.
yeah.
That's pretty
At least
sick.
getting there.
Yeah. Get over the hump.
Yep.
I mean, you could still say like Western Conference Finals would be a sick run, but now that we've been there 2 consecutive years, that would feel like a disappointment, even though for Wolves basketball to still be in the Final Four is pretty sick.
Yeah.
Very
But
sick.
it's going to get old pretty fast if we keep coming up short. It's going to feel like the most Minnesota sports thing of all time. It even felt that way last year.
You know what would help that? Ja Morant.
No. According to multiple sources to The Athletic, the Wolves and the Kings are potentially interested in Ja Morant and are monitoring the situation in Memphis. This is the sauce. This is the perfect example of like right brain, left brain, and like betting with your head or betting with your heart.
Yeah, I only do one of those, and it costs me a lot.
Because my head says this is a disastrous idea. Like this would be a train wreck. I don't want anything to do with him. He doesn't look like he cares anymore. He's just mailing it in. I don't want that kind of toxicity with Ant. That's my
then
head.
We're gonna have to fire sauce.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's my head is like this would not work.
Yeah.
This is a terrible idea. The radio part of me goes,
Oh, yeah.
dear God, it might be an absolute train wreck, but this would be a fun train wreck to watch. So it depends. Do you want the entertainment? Then let's go get Ja Morant. Do you want it to work? I don't think you should go get Ja Morant because I don't think it would work. He's a disaster.
You hate when I quote you, but you were basically had the similar opinion about Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
The train wreck factor
the
is
last
terrible.
time I wanted the entertainment was Johnny Manziel, and that would have been an absolute nightmare.
But for about 2 weeks, a couple months, it would have been outstanding.
Let's get him.
Yep.
But I think that would be the case with Ja. He doesn't care. He doesn't care enough. And Ant's good enough. If Ant wasn't good enough and we needed a superstar, you'd say, let's gamble. Ant's good enough to surround him with just good players that care.
Yeah.
And I don't think Ja cares.
We'll see. But the beauty of it, though, is having the GM they have means he'll take swings like that. That's a good GM to have.
Or at least consider it for sure.
Yeah, correct.
Nothing wrong with considering it, but man, I hope they ask around and find out that he's the wrong choice.
What's that guy in the Kings' name? Is it Fox?
Well, he's now with the Spurs.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. He's hurt, though. But that's a guy they also like. But again, they don't have a lot of, what is the word I'm looking for? The collateral, not collateral.
Keep going. Jeez. Nobody tell him.
Jesus.
The what?
Hold on. Well, not prospect.
I can't even imagine what it is.
Yeah, what do you think?
No, that's he'll figure it out. He'll find it.
I just can't even imagine what it is.
He'll get there.
The assets. They don't have the assets that some of these other teams have.
I
right?
wanted it to take so much longer.
They don't have
than
a
that.
couple of first-round picks, but there's people who think they could get him for Rudy and maybe Dillingham and Conley, but I don't think they would do that. If they're actually going to trade him, they're going to want pieces that they can rebuild with.
You ever see the movie Collateral?
Is that Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Fantastic film.
Yeah, it is good. Yeah.
Jamie Foxx, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Jamie Foxx, probably most underrated guy in Hollywood.
Very good.
Yeah, he's good, yeah.
At everything.
Discovered Ed Sheeran.
And Kanye.
Is that right? I didn't know about
Remember the Slow Jam song? Want some Marvin Gaye, some Luther Vandross, a little Anita.
I wish I knew what was happening.
Yeah, I did too.
You guys don't know that song?
No.
I don't think I know that song.
Oh my God!
But you've never seen
we're
Purple
old.
Rain.
They were at a party. If Jamie Foxx party, Kanye came in, makes that beat, then he goes on the trip for like 2 weeks, comes back as a #1 hit, and he didn't even know. It's a crazy story. Jamie Foxx tells it on. I think it was on Stern. Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, ding dong.
Cool story.
Great story.
Good for him.
Yeah, way to go.
Ding dong.
We'll do what really matters after this. Scores and stats around the world of sports. Tommy Olson is here. Ben Lieber in a little bit. .com. Tom Pelissero later. I think Fargo Flash on the phone. Lots to get to between now and 9. Howard, your morning show on the Fan.
FM 100.3 KFAN and 2 Men and a Junk Truck want to help you win $1,000. Your shot to win happens every weekday on The Fan.
The Fan.
Got junk? Need it gone fast? Look no further than my friends at 2 Men and a Junk Truck. They're your local experts in junk removal. Whether it's old furniture, electronics, or clutter from the garage, they've got you covered. Head to 2menandajuncktruck.com today to schedule your junk removal service.
If you've been diagnosed with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, this is what it sounds like to be a million miles away. Imagine being a million miles away. Tremfya Kuselkumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy. With Tremfya, clearer skin is possible. In clinical trials, at least 70% of patients saw at least 90% clearer skin at 16 weeks. Results may vary. Tremfya is also indicated for adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. Call 1-800-526-7736 or visit Tremfya.com.
Is for you to listen and feel a little better about the future. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Here We Go Again with Cal Penn, and listen now.
When your home needs a hero, call Hero Home Services. From furnace repairs to full system replacements, they deliver fast, reliable heating solutions all year long. Call Hero Home Services at 612-900-2021.
Hey, it's Corey Cove, Power Trip Morning Show for Ovo LASIK and Lens, the official LASIK provider of the pros, because the Wild are back, and they are the official LASIK provider of the Minnesota Wild. And they want to start off this new season by celebrating with $500 off LASIK. Ovo LASIK and Lens is the first clinic in the country with Wave Light Plus. It is the newest LASIK technology for sharper, more personalized results, often even better than 20/20. And of course, to see your best, see the best. That would be the legends of LASIK, Dr. Mark Lobanoff and Dr. David Whiting. Two guys you can definitely trust your eyes with. You take the technology, the experience, the facility, and you add in 24-month interest-free financing and a best price guarantee. And yeah, LASIK could cost less than your daily coffee habit. So it's a no-brainer. Ovo LASIK and Lens can change your life. Make this the year that you finally ditch those glasses, you finally get rid of contacts, and you move on. So book your free consultation now. Take advantage of $500 off at ovoi.com. That's OVOEYE.com.
Bank of America is a nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in the Twin Cities. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here, and my wife and I are the envy of the neighborhood. Why? Because we have an amazing sauna from our friends at SaunaSupplyCo.com. Sauna Supply Company is outstanding. They made a custom sauna for us, and they can do the same for you. Go to SaunaSupplyCo.com.
Together, new Wild forwards Nico Sturm and Vladimir Tarasenko have won 4 Stanley Cups. Let's do the math. 4 cups equal 1 quart, 4 quarts equal 1 gallon. Adding Nico and Vladdy turns up the volume in St. Paul. Not weird. Wild.
Wild fans are the best in the league. Continue to be there and bring the noise all season long at Grand Casino Arena. Get your tickets today at wild.com/tickets.
Aaron Lewis and the Stateliners are bringing the American As It Gets tour to Treasure Island Resort and Casino. You can hear hits like Country Boy, Someone, and Am I the Only One when the powerhouse frontman and his band perform live at the Island Event Center on Friday, November 14th. TICasino.com.
You like saving money, right? We all do. That's why Allstate just lowered the price of car insurance. Not, but wait, there's a catch. Lower. Actually lower. So if you're shopping around or just want to see how much you could save, check Allstate first for a new lower auto rate that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in every state. Only applicable for new auto insurance business. Rates will vary by several factors, including how you purchase the policy. Potential savings vary. Allstate North American Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce. My neighbors at Arthur's Jewelers are doing the Dream Ring event this week, November 1st to the 8th. Guys, you get $500 towards her dream engagement ring, and trust me, every dream ring is attainable with lab-grown diamonds at Arthur's, the largest selection in Minnesota.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Do you actually know ball? Well, come prove it with a free $10 from Better Picks. Download the Better app, pick more or less on player stats, watch the games, and win cash. It's that simple. Must be 21 or older in a jurisdiction where Better Picks operates. Terms and conditions apply. Better Picks. Sports just got better.
Elm Creek Brewing and King of the Wing is now open starting at 11 a.m. every day. Elm Creek Brewing has 24 delicious tap beers and hard seltzers available every day. And pair that with 16 different wing flavors and the best smash burgers in town. It's a combo you can't lose with. Stop in today at Elm Creek Brewing in Chaplin for dinner and the best beer in town, or ask for it at your local liquor store.
Hi, I'm Andy, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. As a product development manager, I make sure every piece of fine jewelry at Shane Company is meticulously designed for quality. From 14-karat gold chains, pearl necklaces, diamond studs, and of course, dream engagement rings. We ensure each piece meets our high-quality standards every step of the way, including the smallest details. Come see for yourself. Visit us in store or at shaneco.com. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Chilly nights? Stay warm with Hoffman's $59 furnace tune-up. Comfort starts here.
Hey, thanks for listening to The Fan wherever and whenever, live on our iHeartRadio app. The Fan.
All right. Tommy Olson's over there. Ben Lieber will be here in a minute. It's bonfire weekend. Everybody be cool.
Who doesn't love a good bonfire, man?
Yeah, the best.
The best.
Sometimes you got to throw the clothes away.
I agree.
Yeah, because they're gonna smell like the bonfire.
So
for the
that's
next month and a half.
that's what I did. You hear? I said I'm wearing my old Gopher sweats.
I did hear that. Yes.
So that's why. So we're coming over in comfies.
That makes sense.
Great.
That makes sense to me.
And then because you literally even if you shower.
Oh, it ain't gonna work. Yeah, right.
Well, that's the best part. I'm bringing those Mar breads over. I can sneak a cig in every once in a while out there.
Good for you, man.
A cue for you, if you don't mind. Do you when you wake up on Sunday after you've been tossing back a few Mar breads? Are you going to feel like clunky inside? You going to be all right?
Well,
I've never smoked a cig.
So for work, I get to golf a little bit for work, right?
Okay, give it to me.
And every time I golf, I feel like I'm Michael Jordan for some reason and just have to have a stogie in my mouth.
Yeah, sure.
And after that, even if you brush your teeth 5 times, you still wake up feeling like you made out with an ashtray.
Got it. What about the smell of the fingies? Do you still smell the smoke on the hands?
Yeah, but if you shower, that helps, right?
Okay.
And you do
shower?
I'm wearing a golf glove, so that helps a little bit.
Got it. Okay.
But with the cigs,
right?
It's gonna sound really weird. I kind of like waking up with that little. When you're when you're a little out of it and you got that cig in your mouth, you're like, oh.
Wait. So you still have the cig in your mouth?
No, you got that cig taste.
Yeah. Oh, got it. Okay.
It kind of gets me a little horny,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for A and my cue.
Because it
smells
reminds
like
you
a guy.
Solid A to his cue.
Yeah, I appreciate the A on my cue.
No, it's because it brings you to those times when you were partying hard, and you had that cig in your mouth still, and you woke up
man,
just like a rock.
I was gonna say I don't know if I want to know how this sentence is gonna end. That's pretty much where I thought it would go.
And you're kind of loopy, and you're kind of for that first 10 minutes, and then you feel like complete hell after those 10.
Right,
but
right.
the first 10, you're like, oh.
I have a hard time. It's tough because I know I've never partied that hard.
Sure you have.
No, I've not woken up with the taste of a marb on my breath.
Yeah.
McDonald's in your bed, maybe. Who knows?
Cake in your bath.
Oh.
Kid Rock in your dreams.
Yeah.
Let's do what really matters. Scores and stats around the world of sports and in between. Chris will change your life with something else that has nothing to do with professional or amateur athletics.
What really matters.
Got that right.
Weird moment last night. So Alexander Ovechkin scores his 900th goal, the first player in NHL history to score 900. He's the all-time goal leader, of course, but he puts in number 900. And then Jordan Binnington, is Jordan, right? Jordan.
I think so.
It's Jordan.
The goalie.
Jordan, Binnington, the goalie, tries to hide the puck in his pants.
Oh yeah.
And it's on camera. He didn't do it super slyly. He did it pretty obviously in, the light of day. Everybody saw him do it. It was on camera. I don't think the Capitals think it's super funny, though.
Ooh.
Even Ovechkin was like, I don't really have a comment about that.
Wow.
And I didn't see that, so maybe maybe the tone's different if I saw Ovechkin say it with a smile. But according to the ESPN story, the Caps weren't super big fans of him trying to pocket the 900th goal puck.
Greasy.
I wonder, unless I'm reading that wrong. They did get it back, and it was no big deal. But interesting play to pocket number 900.
Yeah.
But you're not a fan.
No.
You're the goalie of the guy that he just scored it on.
Hopefully you don't need the money.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. He never, that's crazy.
Anyway, number 900 for Ovechkin, and Binnington tried to pocket it. But what really matters is this.
I don't know how he thought he was going to get away with that.
I don't know.
There's cameras
So I got to believe he was joking,
Yeah.
right? I mean, maybe
Yeah,
he was joking,
yeah.
right? Like that's something I do. I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to put this in my pants. Watch now, great, get it out of there. You want it, get it,
Yeah.
And then we'd make love.
There's a snake in my boots.
Yeah, Ovechkin said, yeah, I just saw it. I'm not going to comment. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, all right.
Huh.
He was just trying to be funny.
Yeah.
John Philip Sousa warned Congress that phonographs would destroy music, saying the vocal cord will be eliminated, as was the tale of man. The March King who helped invent the sousaphone called phonographs infernal machines, and their output canned music. So, sort of like people are saying about AI, even back then. John Philip Sousa, said that record player was going to kill music.
Hey, you know how you just said, so is the tail of man?
Yeah.
You could probably add this to the list of things I've admitted on the show where, like, how did I not know that until I was an adult?
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, again, Geddy Lee being a man. I didn't know that until I
Bed
joined
bugs.
this show.
Of
Bed bugs. The whole bit, right?
Making out with dudes.
You just said, so is the tail of man. You know how long it took me to realize why our tailbone is called our tailbone?
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? I just thought it was like, oh, it's behind us. It tails us. Nope. Right? And you guys are looking at me like you don't know this either?
Did we evolve?
We used to have tails.
We used to have tails.
Yeah. Hi, guys.
It took me way too long to connect the two. I just thought it's behind us. It's like it trails us. It's it's the tail.
It's just a good name for it. Yeah.
Nope. It's because our
We had
old
tails.
ancestors, we evolved from a species that had tails. It's literally our tailbone. Yeah. It's what's left of the tail.
Crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
So you learned something.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The loss of the tail is also linked to the evolution of bipedalism.
See?
The ability to walk.
We stood up, tail goes, and still have the remnants of the old tailbone that lever.
Do you think that our tail was sort of like a kangaroo where it was kind of like an extra appendage where you could use it?
Man,
you know
I
what
hope
I'm saying?
so.
Because kangaroos will like
Kangaroos
almost like
use it?
they'll prop themselves on their tail. It's like strong enough to like
Do
it's
they
almost
really?
like a kickstand.
So, but that's a good question for evolutionary biologists because I would argue if your tail is just for show, right, just for showing it off,
balance or something,
right, versus a functional tail that helps, I would think a functional tail is way more likely to stay because it has a purpose.
True.
Things that don't have a purpose more likely to fade off because they don't necessarily help you survive.
Meat sauce.
I'm the wrong person to ask, but that's a good question.
That's a great point, though.
Don't know.
Yeah, good cue.
That was a good cue?
Yeah,
that's a good cue.
Man.
It is, but it's like wisdom teeth. People are
somebody
born with
give you
them
an
out
A.
wisdom teeth now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like our appendix.
Right. We don't know.
Don't need
We
that.
just don't know.
Yeah.
We just don't
What
know.
else?
really need your
What else would you
tonsils.
guys get rid of
You don't need
if you had
two
a choice?
kidneys.
If you had a choice.
What else would I get rid of?
Yeah, you go first.
Tommy, I'm going to ask you the question that I think you're leaning towards, and I'm just going to ask you.
I'll have a different one, I guarantee it.
Do you believe men should have nipples?
Oh, yeah, probably. There's no reason for them, but it'd be weird if you didn't.
Yeah, it
It'd be
would.
really weird.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
Just one big torso with nothing on it.
Let me ask it a different way, Tommy.
Oh God.
Do you prefer men with nipples?
It makes it more normal to have nipples, sure.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
button
good A to my cue.
Good A.
I'm going to guess that it was just, I'm glad we don't have tails because that'd just be another thing that you guys have bigger ones than me.
Oh, same.
Yeah, heard that.
Also,
heard that.
One more thing that's an absolute, no pun intended, pain in the ass to clean.
Yeah, mine would be stubby.
Yeah.
Right? Just
Oh yeah.
really bad.
So did you guys read the article that I sent you guys on the text thread?
Oh, sure.
No,
it's
instant
everywhere.
delete.
Mine didn't work.
That's
The
bad.
one,
It's all
Ben's
it took
texting
me
me
to
again.
a wrong.
It's all over TMZ.
I pulled it from.
Oh, Khalil?
Yeah.
The short of it is
I wouldn't say that word.
the short of it is that Matt Khalil's marriage fell apart because she claimed that he was basically 2 Coke cans, and that it wouldn't. So here's my question:
I think she even said 2.5 Coke.
That is
cans.
the
That was your
greatest-
reference? That was her reference? I didn't read it, actually. I just saw the headline.
That is the greatest gift any woman could give you.
So can I ask you a question though? Here's why I don't get this.
What the
I'm gonna go out on a giant limb here.
Yeah, so did she.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a giant limb and say they probably had relations before marriage.
Yeah.
So don't you know what you're signing up for?
But she probably thought that, I'll get used to it. I'll get used to it. I love him. You're in that. You're
Hey,
in
man,
that
buyer
lovey-dovey.
beware. Tough break, man.
Oh, literally.
You know what's weird? The story's weird. Like the 2 Coke cans bit. He's only 33 years old. Why isn't he still playing? Did he just fade
Wasn't
off
that good?
that badly?
He's a first rounder.
Yeah, I thought he'd be like 40.
All right, but hang on.
Have
Let's
you
go.
ever tried
Let's,
to run with something like that?
let's go back to Chris for a
2
second. Hang on.
Coke cans.
Let's think about this for a second. This is like when we did 7 straight hours about a Lucky Man guy.
Sure.
Oh, great point.
And
Best
Chris is like,
episode ever.
this is my dream, right?
Yeah.
This is an example of. It sounds good on paper, and I know this is temporarily your dream, but it's much like Brendan Fraser in Bedazzled. I don't think you want this. I really don't. I think you want not two. No, I don't. I think you want somewhere in between. You don't want this because ultimately this isn't the goal.
Are we talking width or height?
It sounds like both.
Sounds like both. Which
too
is
wide and too tall?
I think she basically claims it was destruction.
Look at that. No way.
That's what she says. And the thing is, like, this is his ex-wife. She's
Ex-wife.
She's not
why would you hype him up?
She's not trying to burn him. She's just like, listen, things just kind of like, this was a main reason, like a main issue in our relationship. Like, she didn't want to be intimate with him ever because it like was too much.
Can we just talk about him at USC?
I just can't even believe it.
You're a first team All-American.
Yeah.
Consensus. #1 tackle in the draft. And then you have this thing under you. Can you imagine?
See, I'm telling you,
I know
Chris is
the swagger
daydreaming.
he walked around
I don't
with.
think this is the goal.
The loosest hips you've ever seen.
Oh my God!
That's the one thing. Like, as us O-linemen, we're kind of known for not having that, you know.
Yeah.
And then you
What?
have this.
That's a
alpha.
thing?
Oh, well,
I didn't know that.
I mean, for the most part, Ben would be like, yeah. I mean, if you're going to pick a position group that's going to have the smaller end, it's going to be an O-lineman. It's kind of a known thing.
I also think that it's the shed is pretty big, right? Like the tool's probably fine. It's just hidden by the shed.
Correct. Exactly.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly right.
Interesting.
So like when he has something like this, and then you got hips, and then you're a first rounder, All-American. What else?
Top
did you
5
need?
pick.
Unbelievable.
Isn't this an example though of like you don't necessarily want to be the valedictorian. You just want to be an A student.
Nope.
You want to be called 2 Coke cans.
I think Chris does.
I definitely do.
Yes,
Sam. We were all kind of forgetting about Matt Khalil. Just all of us, we haven't thought about him in 5 years.
And Sauce is right. I would have guessed he was 40 at this point.
He's 36. His wife is 30.
Oh, see, that makes more sense. I would have guessed he was closer to 40, but she's 33.
Well, how long did he end up playing? 9 years? 10 years? He played because
he went to Carolina,
right?
Yeah.
Man, we thought he was the thing. Remember that it was fall flat for Matt. We thought he was going to be the #1 pick in the draft, and we're like, wow, we got him anyway. This
and then
is awesome.
he just got injured and just
wasn't that good.
And just wasn't really all that good.
Ben, do you know him, Ben? Do you remember?
I don't know. I don't know him at all.
See, but perfect example, full circle. He essentially had a kangaroo tail that was functional.
Yeah,
and it ended up ruining everything. See, got to get rid of it.
Do you know USC had him and Tyrone Smith as their bookends?
He was the backup to Tyrone Smith.
Think of that.
That's what it says here, yeah.
What? So, have I told you the story about those two?
I don't know. Go on.
So Eddie was a freshman, redshirt freshman, so he was doing all the special teams too. So the guy on field goal, the guy who right next to him is the guard, and that's who always gets double teamed and pushed back. USC with Pete Carroll when they came to town was Tyrone Smith, Matt Khalil, double teaming Eddie as a freshman.
Yikes!
Trying to block a field goal.
Jeez.
How do you do?
Not good. No, I think he held his own, but like, think of that. Think of those two monsters. Brilliant having your 2 tackles go on field goal block. I don't know why more people don't do that and just drive him back.
Were you just a slight bit jealous that he got double teamed and you didn't?
Oh, jeez.
Especially by 2 Coke cans.
Yeah,
he didn't play the 2019 season because he was cut by the Texans.
Have any of you guys turned around, by the way, in the last 5 minutes? Chris has just had his hands together.
I haven't said anything in like 5 minutes.
He's basically been praying on camera. Kara's hopefully had the camera on him most of the time. Here's what I've learned just watching Chris pray for the last 5 minutes. If a genie came down and asked all of us right now, do we want to be in the top 10% or the world record holder? I think I would take a 10%. Ben would take a 10%. Tommy would take a 10%. Sauce would take a 10%, and Chris would say, I want the world record and make it a double.
Yeah, right.
He wants to be at the top of the list.
I just can't imagine, like how do you ever have a bad day?
Yeah.
Like,
truth.
Well, when you have a bad day is like if it just stops working the way you want it to work, and then you're like, I've got this really impressive like tool and I can't use it.
Ben.
Like a kangaroo tail.
Yeah.
You know how
title of the podcast.
You walk in the room and
I had 2 Coke cans.
everybody I don't know who that guy is over there, but the room just got cooler in here because he walked in. If I had a penis like that, I wouldn't do anything weird. I wouldn't but you would all know.
Oh, yes.
You would all know it.
Oh, yeah.
You would all know, and
Yeah.
you would respect me finally.
I 100% would respect you so much more.
You really would.
Yeah.
You'd be like, that guy's got nothing. He lives in a car down by the river. Not even a van. He can't afford a van.
Apparently, he doesn't have enough money for jeans because he wears sweatpants every
and
day.
shorts.
He can't find jeans that'll hold that monster.
God.
You think there's a zipper in the world that's going to take care of that?
I mean, all your vacation pics look like Greg Norman just walking on the beach.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
can't wear
just-
Lululemons. He wears Lulu bananas.
And he would walk around and say, "What has 200 teeth and holds back a monster?" And they'd go, "What?" He'd go, "My zipper."
You guys have all. That was really
That's
good.
a great line.
That's so good.
Is that a joke?
Yeah, I've seen
brilliant.
it.
You guys have seen Princess Bride, correct?
Oh yeah.
The scene where the Humperdinck basically tries to kill Wesley by flipping that thing all the way to the top, and the guy goes, "Not to 50!"
Yeah.
that would be Chris at the penile enlargement surgery center. When the rest of us are like, "Why don't you knock that thing up a couple of notches, and then we'll call it a day?" And Chris just says,
I'm telling
"Throw it to the top."
man.
God, that'd be nice.
I'm telling you. Because the amount of people in the world that actually ever experience it with you is very, very few.
Or okay, how about this?
Well, and they die afterwards.
Yeah.
I've never been in a situation when I've showed that part of me to somebody where their mouth is jaw dropping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
Could you
always
imagine
what I
having
said.
that? Where
Well, and to be honest, that's what Chris has always said. I don't even know if he wants the actual intercourse. He just wants
the shocking off
He just wants the recognition.
I don't like hurting people, but I want them to go like this. And I want, here's the thing. I want
the wrong
guys and gals to make that noise if they see me. You know,
Yeah.
I want them to go like this.
Now you're preaching.
Like if you're in a road rage accident and you get out of your car and you just.
Why are you raging?
Yeah.
I'm not.
no,
The guy
he's not.
behind me's pissed.
Yeah, he's,
right?
Yeah, well,
But then
his crank's driving.
And then he just, you know what he does? I get out of the car. He's ready to fight. Before he gets to my door, I just, pull down my trousers.
Yeah.
And he just puts his head in his hands.
100%.
Slowly walks back to his car, drives home, goes in the garage, shuts the garage door, lets the car idle.
If it's really 2 Coke cans, he has to think about where he's putting it in his pants when he's playing.
Of course.
All the time, every day.
I remember in high school, guys would talk about it, and I didn't. They're like, "Hey, what side do you put it on?" I'm like, "Man, it just kind of just goes away."
You're turning to get dressed.
Man, and you know what? It's like Cinderella slipper situation too. When you finally find the lady it fits.
My God.
You know what I mean? You found heaven.
Yeah.
That's like, it's you. It's like a soulmate situation.
Yeah.
It's like my
It's like a
Reese's
lock
peanut
and
butter
key.
cup.
Yeah.
Sounds like Matt Khalil needs to go to the Holland Tunnel.
Yeah, correct.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have delays on 94 eastbound from Brockton Lane to Highway 610. There's a stall Highway 100 northbound at Duluth on the left shoulder. There's an accident Highway 212 eastbound at Shady Oak on the right. Highway 101 slow southbound at 94. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Pizza Luce.
Good morning. We have delays on 94 eastbound from Brockton Lane to Highway 610. There's a stall Highway 100 northbound at Duluth on the left shoulder. There's an accident Highway 212 eastbound at Shady Oak on the right. Highway 101 slow southbound at 94. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
Keep the change, you filthy animals.
Or, better yet, give the gift of Luce. Buy $100 in gift cards, get a $25 bonus card on them. Eat like you're home by yourself. PizzaLuce.com.
Buying, selling, or just living in a home? You can trust Standard Water to fix your radon or mold problems. Standard Water is the radon and mold expert since 1977. Free estimates start at StandardWater.com. StandardWater.com. Standard Water for mold and radon.
9520-RES. Spell it forward or backward. It spells the same. Zerorez. It is November 6th. We are definitely in the holiday season, which means it's time to get your home ready for the holidays. So what you should do is call today or go to ZeroResMinnesota.com and get on the calendar as quickly as possible. So your carpets, your area rugs, your upholstery, your tile, your air duct system, all of that is cleaned before Thanksgiving, before Christmas, before New Year's. Any of the holidays or family gatherings you're going to have or celebrate in the next couple of months, get your home ready now. They've done it all, whether it comes to maintenance or spills or pet accidents. They can handle it. 952-0RES. Ask for the KFAN special. 3 rooms starting at just $139. And they can take $50 off your air duct cleaning. You don't want to get that stuff circulating and redistributing all the dust, the dirt, the stuff that's in your air duct system. So have them do both, carpets and air duct system. Home, cabin, business. What do you need cleaned? 952-0RES or 0resminnesota.com and mention KFAN.
When people think sleep apnea, they think CPAP. Now at Advent, we do all we can to help sleep apnea sufferers avoid the CPAP machine. And most sleep apnea sufferers who come to Advent are going to be able to avoid a CPAP altogether. Our unique Advent approach using simple in-office solutions can get your nose working and throat open all under one roof. You see, the root of every snoring and obstructive sleep apnea problem lies within the throat, nose, or both. At Advent, we know when we get the nose and throat working properly, most snoring and sleep apnea problems will subside. And we have the most simple and convenient, ultra-effective in-office solutions that can do just that. And this is why people have traveled by planes, trains, and automobiles from corners of the world you would never think of to find the sleep apnea and snoring relief you won't find elsewhere.
Go to adventknows.com to schedule your appointment because Advent knows when you breathe well, you live better. Most insurance accepted.
In Minnesota, the best tuna noodle casserole is the one made with Miracle Whip. Everyone from Duluth to Moorhead knows that tangy zip. So here's to you for keeping it bold, keeping it zippy, and keeping Miracle Whip in all your favorite recipes. Buy now and get your tang on, Minnesota.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey, how about some Daisy Brand French onion dip? I mean, how great would that be right now? I don't know. Like you might be saying, it's only 6:47 in the morning. Yeah, so what? Right? You know, dip your omelet in there, right? I mean, there's nothing bad when it comes to Daisy Brand French onion dip. It's perfect. But again, it's football season, it's fall. Maybe you're having a bonfire. You know, it's perfect at a bonfire, Daisy Brand French onion dip and some chips, right? And some, maybe even some veggies. Yeah, it'll make anything taste good. You know, it's that good. Daisy Brand French onion dip. They've got the ranch. They've got just sour cream. Everything Daisy Brand's perfect. But try that French onion dip because it's fall. It's football. It's Daisy Brand French onion dip. Get some from the grocery today.
Nordo here for the Modern Sportsman, Minnesota's premier shooting range and firearm shop in both Coon Rapids off Highway 47 and down in Burnsville. The perfect way to practice good safety habits and improve your skills is a membership to Modern Sportsman's range. Whether you go daily or weekly, technique and muscle memory are strengthened through training, and Modern Sportsman's range is awesome. Quality space, everything you need from targets and ammo, eye and ear protection. As indoor ranges go, Modern Sportsman offers the best. Check them out at the Modern Sportsman in Coon Rapids and Burnsville, themodernsportsman.com.
Upgrade to industry best triple pane elements windows. Go to buildersandremodelers.com.
This report is sponsored by Blaze Credit Union.
The Timberwolves fell apart in the second half, lose to the Knicks in New York. Julius Randle led Minnesota with 32. Anthony Edwards, 15 points in his first game since injuring his hamstring. Vikings defensive tackle Levi Drake Rodriguez named NFC Special Teams Player of the Week. Wild go for a third win in a row when they face off against the Hurricanes tonight on the road. I'm Ron Moss.
Blaze will be your trusted financial partner on the road of life. They will find the right path for you, even if it means blazing a new one. Head to blazecu.com to learn more. Insured by NCUA.
We broadcast from the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios. FM 100.3, KFXN, Minneapolis, St. Paul. The Fan.
You see that hotline there? Oh, by the way, did you have something you need to read back there? By the way, if you got a vibe, you vibe it up. Oh, no? Is it not working again? Oh, never mind.
Kara's mic's not working. Huh?
Yeah, she said it was. She thought it was. It must not be working again.
Care Bear.
Care Bear. Is that Care Bear?
Care Bear.
Anyway.
I like that we had Kevin yesterday.
Yep.
Nicholas tomorrow.
Yep.
Zach's gone these 3 days.
I think he'll be in here later today too.
And the one day we do a 10-minute segment about Matt Khalil's thing.
Right.
I was like, wow, great. I'm so happy I'm here for this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, good thing we don't have HR anymore.
Yeah, correct.
Otherwise, we'd get marched down there and they'd go, have a seat in Rosen's chair. We have to have a talk.
Yeah. Hey, the hotline over there, that is one and only Fargo Flash. We call him Justin Kazemius.
Hi, Justin.
Hi, buddy.
You guys really not have HR anymore?
No.
We're not even sure.
Yeah, why?
Look, ask yourself this
I'm
cue.
reporting you guys.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah,
ask
good
yourself
cue.
this cue, Justin. Would half the staff still be here if we did?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm not even sure we still have health insurance, brother.
No, we had to sign up for it. Today's the deadline.
I know, but I'm not sure that's real.
Did you?
I gotta do
Did you do it?
I got to do my
course.
stuff too.
I
Oh,
got responsibilities now.
Yeah, you sure do, buddy.
Yeah, you got to actually look into like what you're doing. Yeah.
Oh, I just click through it.
Oh, yeah. Click through. They'll figure it out for you.
Hey, they got you.
Right. Yeah.
Justin, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, in dramatic fashion, found a way to win last week in overtime. It was a very frustrating, final 3 quarters, but they figured it out when it mattered. Now they have a bye week. They have the week off before they face number 9, Oregon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we said that it was important to try to go 4-0 in that mid-season stretch between playing the Ohio State Buckeyes and heading to Oregon and having the bye week. So they went 3-1. I'd say a little bit of a limp to the finish, but they got it done. A win is a win, and every win in the Big Ten is difficult. Probably made it a little bit more difficult than we needed to. I was excited to see how Drake Lindsey finished. He finished strong, and he had to do a lot, going 65 yards and a little around about a minute on the clock, and took the team down and scored. So there were some things to build on. I think right now it's November football, and November football is when it gets pretty serious. And when you look at the log jam in the Big Ten between teams like Michigan, Iowa, USC, Washington, there's a bunch of teams there with 2 losses, right? And they're all playing each other, right? So right now it's kind of about the focus of how do you finish strong and position yourselves for a really good bowl destination. And, is Oregon going to be a tough one? Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. But if you look at the final stretch here, you're going to go to Wrigley Field and play Northwestern, which is building a new stadium. That's why the game's at Wrigley Field. And that's probably a game that we match up a little bit more favorable, although Northwestern's been stronger than we expected in 2025. And then they'll come back home Thanksgiving weekend to battle for the Axe. So find yourselves, I'm going to say 8-4, and I think we have a pretty good bowl destination off a miracle upset and get to 9-3, and we have a really good bowl destination. So we're thinking about places like Tampa, Florida, potentially Las Vegas. Right now, a lot of the experts think that Minnesota lands in the Music City Bowl in Nashville.
Yeah.
You didn't care for that, Tommy?
No, it'd be the best.
Oh, that would be the best.
Nashville? Music City Bowl?
In January?
We could go rage, yeah.
But
with hoodies on? Hoodies on in Nashville, you're not sweating to death. It's like
how do you two feel about your bet? Because the K-State Wildcats are
I'm
3-3.
chilling,
Yeah, I'm not feeling very good about it.
Yeah, that's a tough season.
Yeah, it's a tough season.
Yeah.
Yikes.
We'll be okay.
You'll be all right. What was our bet? $10? What was it?
It was $40,000.
Well played.
So, Fargo Flash, do you think Iowa has anything for number 9 Oregon or not?
I do. So Ben and I were trying to,
yeah, it's a tough
we
one.
could bring in on it. We couldn't agree on bets. And, we both are, I think Iowa, it's interesting. It sits at 6.5. If that game gets to 7.5, everyone's taking Iowa. I think it's a tough place to play. You're matching the physicality of Iowa against the speed of Oregon. I think if you looked at what happened Tuesday night when the College Football Playoff Committee released their first rankings, they don't have a lot of respect for Oregon. Oregon, in all the rankings, the coaches, the AP, I think they're number 6. Well, they put them in number 9, and so despite having the win at Penn State, which at the time looked like an amazing win, their best resume builder right now is probably that loss to Indiana, which obviously isn't great. So Oregon at 7-1, they do control their own destiny, but this is a tough place to play, and I think it's one of those games where if that spread again was a little bit more, like I think Oregon probably gets it done, but I think of like the Indiana game at Iowa, and Iowa lost their quarterback in that game, but Iowa, for the most part, was in the lead most of that game. Indiana holds on for a 20-15 win. So I think it's going to be, and again, Oregon's got a great defense. We talk about their speed and their physicality a little bit on offense, but defensively, they have a great defense. The key in that game can Iowa run and average 3.5 yards a carry? And if they do that, they win the game. And if they can't do that, Oregon wins. So that's one where I'm going to stay away from the betting. My gut tells me Oregon wins. My gut tells me Iowa covers.
To Justin's point, Oregon, when they played Wisconsin, was like a 35.5-point favorite. Wisconsin has lost now 6 straight, and at the time, they've gone 2 games without scoring a touchdown, and they only won by 14. The committee can't wait to kick Oregon out of that playoff. Oregon as a 2-loss team would be out of it, and that has to be playing in the back of their head when they play any game, and that includes the Gopher game a week from Friday. If they lose, they're out. They don't have the same cachet as like Notre Dame does, and as you said, that win against Penn State means nothing now because that Penn State team is hideous.
What gets me nervous right now, if you think of the college football playoff, guys, I thought Indiana would have been ranked ahead of Ohio State. And I know it sounds crazy,
No, it
but
doesn't.
the best win of those 2 teams is Indiana when they won at Oregon.
Yeah.
So I thought the committee would kind of freak out the country and do that. So, again, they're 1-2. But what I'm nervous about for the Big Ten is if Oregon, for some reason, can't win this week, and then they can't figure out a way to beat USC or Washington, I think the Big Ten has a bunch of 9-3 teams, and I think there's 2 teams in the Big Ten get in. And so it's going to be Indiana, Ohio State, probably 6 teams from the SEC, and then 4 from the rest of the conferences. So I think if you're a Big Ten fan, you got to hopefully see someone in November finish with just 2 losses. But they all play each other. Those teams I mentioned, Washington, Michigan, Iowa. I love Michigan. They're 10-2. They're 8-2, but they host Ohio State. I don't think they're going to. I know that's a big rivalry, but I have to think that Ohio State wins that game. So the Big Ten might again, as Hawk says, they have the 2 best, but I think they likely have 2, maybe 3 teams get into the college football playoff.
Ben, check this out. Ohio State number 1. So far, 293 points scored. Have given up just 55, right? That's pretty good. 293.
Yeah, it's real good.
To 55.
Come on.
But the number 2 Hoosiers have given up 97 and have scored 418 points.
They've outscored their last 2 opponents 111-16.
Oh my God.
Even in the conference, the Hoosiers 262-74.
Wow.
Hey, Jess, I think your thoughts on the Big Ten only getting 2 in, I think you could make the same argument, though, for, like, the SEC. Because if you look at the middle of the road for the SEC teams, like, Tennessee is 6-3. And they're not going to make it. And then it's just the top tier. You just got to survive the next 3 games if you're like a Bama. But yeah. I think there's going to be 2 Big Ten teams, 3 SEC, and then the rest will be – I just want Miami not to get snubbed this year and get in. That's what I'm scared about. I want Notre Dame to lose and get out.
The tough thing for the SEC and the Big Ten is what happens is the minute you go down below teams that are 10-2, so 2-loss teams, you'd have just 6 to 8 teams to deal with, and that's just a lot to figure out. But you're right, Tommy. I think they both are beating up on each other. I do think the general thought is the SEC is probably deeper, and so that's obviously a little bit of favoring. Do they pick up 3, 4, and 5 teams potentially?
Justin, you didn't like my Texas Tech option. I really thought that you'd jump.
Is that game day this week?
I don't know.
Yeah. I think it is.
I think it is.
So I proposed that I would take Texas Tech favored by 10. Playing a 1-loss BYU team.
Wow.
And he didn't jump on it.
But here's the deal, Ben. BYU they're undefeated. This is what's crazy, guys. Undefeated number 7 BYU, 6-1 or 8-1 Texas Tech number 8, 10.5 points. So and Vegas always knows something. And what you see here is a BYU team that's never been in a top 10 matchup. They're on the road. And when you look at their body of work, most of the games they've come back after being kind of giving up big leads early, and they just haven't beaten anyone. So I'm with Ben. I actually think Texas Tech probably covers in a pretty big way. And this is a game, by the way, that we will likely see, I think, Ben, in another month when they'll face off for the Big 12 championship.
Yeah, it's very possible.
Well said.
Just real quick, as we get ready to go to break here, I don't know if there's a bet involved. I don't know what's going on.
There is.
Oregon will destroy Iowa. I'm not trying to be mean to any listeners out there who are fans of Iowa, I can't imagine a scenario where Oregon does not destroy Iowa.
Sauce, you want some action?
I would love action on that.
I'll take that, too.
I'll take that all day.
Really?
Oh, you got a lot of takers, and Sauce didn't even speak up.
So I think I would be on Hawks' side.
Would you?
Yeah.
What's the line?
They're coming off the
6.5.
bye.
Well, yeah, I see 6.5.
As I just said, they know if they lose, they're out. The committee wants them out. They have to, in the next couple of games, have to put on an absolute clinic. They have to blow out. But
and they're tough, though.
Yeah, and as much as I'm now on the Gopher side, that could be just a massacre. Because they have to put up
has
points.
it at 6.5.
They have to put up points.
If you don't take the bet with Hawk, I will.
Well, it depends on what the money is. What are we talking?
Well, you want to go 50 apiece if you want to do both?
Yeah, I'll do that. But what's the number again?
6.5.
6.5 right now. Yep.
Yeah, I'll do it.
You got to
It
win by
was
a touchdown.
5.5 though. It's been moving around a little bit.
I'll lock in a 6.5.
50
apiece. Yeah.
Yeah, because
man, Oregon always reminds us when they play a team like this how much speed they have, even this year.
Yeah.
And Iowa can't compete with that. And I think we got poisoned by watching Iowa run over the Gophers. We think they're better than they are.
Well said.
Yeah.
Okay, calm down.
Well, you really hurt Tommy there.
But you guys, I saw Oregon stick around with Northwestern early this season. They didn't pull away to the third, fourth quarter.
Yeah, they are coming off a bye.
What you said right before, they haven't had dominating wins at all.
Yeah,
I just don't. I don't feel like
now they have to. Their last 4 games they play 3 ranked teams: Iowa, USC, and Washington. And then the
kind of a
Gophers,
gauntlet to get there.
Yeah.
Wow. So Ben and I landed on number 5 Georgia.
Okay.
Kirby Smart's taking his crew on the road to what I think is one of the most difficult places to play right now in the SEC. He's at Mississippi State, which, by the way, comes to Huntington Bank Stadium for the second game of the year next year.
Oh, wow.
But Mississippi State is plus 9.5, and I'm taking Mississippi State to cover at home 9.5 points, and Ben's taking the
You're
Georgia
giving Ben
Bulldogs.
a Matt Khalil?
Wow.
Brilliant.
No, he said 9.5, not 15.5.
Oh, my God. That'll be a good game.
Hell yeah.
I'll take. We couldn't settle on one. I don't think we both feel very comfortable about this week, but I will take them Bulldogs going into Stark Vegas.
Do they have the
9.5.
Cowbells? Is that them?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a tough place.
How about this, though? Is anyone interested in taking Centennial minus 7.5 tonight versus Moorhead in high school playoffs?
I'll take
We got
Moorhead.
the high school playoffs.
I'll take Moorhead.
starting
Oh, my
tonight.
God.
I'll take Moorhead.
Just because of the name?
Have
or
more.
what?
No. Their quarterback's back. I actually looked into this
Yep.
because I knew Just was going to say something.
Oh my gosh.
Their quarterback was out all year, and then they went to they beat someone, the number 2 team last week, 64.
Woodbury. They beat Woodbury.
Yeah,
Crushed,
like, holy
64
killed them.
points they put up on them.
Yeah.
My gosh.
This
really?
quarterback's the real deal. That Moorhead's going to win the whole thing.
Well, sounds like you guys have a bet.
So we have a bet. Do we have a bet?
What's the price?
No, I'm on Moorhead.
See, he was
too.
trying
No,
to
I'm
swindle
not.
someone. You got to look through this Just character.
Yeah,
He's
you
kind of a
gotta
slime
look
ball. Watch out for this guy.
All right, thanks, Flash.
See you,
Thanks,
Just.
Flash.
All right, see you guys.
Bye, buddy.
All right, Justin Conzemius. Chris will do the news after this. More with Tommy Olsen and Ben Lieber. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Good morning. We have an accident on Highway 100 southbound after Duluth on the left shoulder. Traffic is tight from 36th Avenue. Highway 10 heavy eastbound from Round Lake to Hanson. There's an accident on the Lafayette Freeway northbound at the Lafayette Bridge on the right. Traffic is heavy from Plato. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Batteries Plus.
Good morning. We have an accident on Highway 100 southbound after Duluth on the left shoulder. Traffic is tight from 36th Avenue. Highway 10 heavy eastbound from
Dead car battery? The experts at Batteries Plus will have you in and out fast. Replacements usually take about 20 minutes. No appointment needed. Want to extend the life of your car battery too? Ask about their premier installation. Batteries Plus, the experts in charge.
Is your home ready for the holidays? You know and I know we're all having people over in the next couple of months. You want your home to be as clean as possible. That's where Zero Res comes in. They can basically clean every surface in your home. I've been using them for over a decade. It doesn't matter if it is a pet accident, somebody's spilling, general maintenance, Zero Res is the way to go for the holidays and for beyond. So get out in front of this and get clean now. Don't miss this deal. This month, 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $139, and you can take $50 off your air duct cleaning if you ask for the KFAN special when you call 952-0RES or go online at ZeroResMinnesota.com. Zero Res has a 4.9 rating on Google with over 21,000 reviews. That's a lot of people that have experienced the comfort of knowing their home is clean when they're having people over. So beat the rush and book today. Call 952-0RES or go online at ZeroResMinnesota.com and say you want the KFAN special. Spell it backward or forward, it spells the same. It's Zero Res.
Is your money just lying around? Switch to Huntington Bank, and your money's always doing something. Like auto savings for special events, tracking your teen spending, and helping protect your parents from fraud. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here. I can't tell you how much my wife and I love our brand new sauna from SaunaSupplyCo.com and Sauna Supply Company. They are outstanding at what they do. They built us a custom sauna. It is awesome. It's Wi-Fi, all that stuff. You press a button, it'll turn on, heat up to the temp you want, and you're sitting and chilling in your sauna in no time. We went to SaunaSupplyCo.com. We talked to John, one of the owners, and he got us one of the best saunas of all time. Get the same by simply going to SaunaSupplyCo.com.
It's the season to come together over your holiday favorites at Starbucks. Warm up with a creamy caramel brulee latte, get festive with an iced gingerbread chai, or share a velvety peppermint mocha. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Nordo here for the Modern Sportsman, Minnesota's premier shooting range and firearm shop in both Coon Rapids off Highway 47 and down in Burnsville. The perfect way to practice good safety habits and improve your skills is a membership to Modern Sportsman's range. Whether you go daily or weekly, technique and muscle memory are strengthened through training, and Modern Sportsman's range is awesome. Quality space, everything you need from targets and ammo, eye and ear protection. As indoor ranges go, Modern Sportsman offers the best. Check them out at the Modern Sportsman in Coon Rapids and Burnsville, themodernsportsman.com.
Countless colors and top brands of siding. BuildersandRemodelers.com has you covered.
This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
Fan forecast.
Looks like we're going up to about 53 today.
Hey, it's Brandon Molesky. Thank you for listening to The Fan on KFAN.com.
The Fan.
There's a heated discussion going on outside my door out here. I wonder what they're talking about out there.
Well, they were arguing about football during the break,
Yeah,
so my guess is it
they're
might
still
have
arguing about it.
bled
Yeah,
into
why
the
are you
hallway.
guys fighting?
Why are you
You
fighting
guys
about
still
football?
arguing about football rumors?
He wouldn't kiss me.
Oh.
No, we weren't.
No wonder you went out into the hall.
No, we were talking
Little privacy?
Yeah, we needed extra privacy talking, football rumors.
Yeah, Scene Bears made me see the way, so I was telling Tommy.
On my way.
On my way.
Oh,
Great
well,
bit.
good. On your way.
Hey, Benny, what's your favorite Christmas song?
I'd have to hear. Silent Night is Silent Night's probably one of the
By who?
top bangers.
Nat King Cole.
I don't know.
Nat King Cole.
One of the classic ones. Sure.
Dokken.
Sure. Is it?
Yeah. Does Dokken do it, Hogs Daddy?
Sure.
Yeah.
How does it go?
Have you not heard the song?
You know how Silent Night goes.
No, but
right?
how does it go by
Just
Dokken?
picture it. You know.
There's less screaming involved.
I love every Christmas song other than when Hawk puts that one. It's all right, guys. You know what I'm talking about?
Striper, man. Are you kidding me? It's the best.
Yeah. Whatever reminds me. Slay them,
It's the best.
Put your hands down.
It's the one day a year Tommy's thrilled we can't play music anymore. No more Striper.
Yeah. How dare you?
How dare you?
All right, time for the news.
Yeah.
With it is a holiday season.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's been sprinkling it in since the 4th of July.
100%.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
This
how about this one?
Good cue. KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the 2026 IIHF World Junior Championship.
Yeah, tell me about it, Zacho. Excellent.
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you.
Go watch some hockey.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
This does sound like the Trans-Siberian Orchestra playing some kind of Christmas
Yeah,
music.
man.
It does, yeah.
They're coming to town.
They sure are. There
I
must
actually
be
might go to
90
that.
of them.
Don't say it. Don't. Not because of that. No.
No. Yeah.
God.
Yeah. No.
Hold the Siberian.
Yeah. Correct. You walked in and went, "Oh, never mind. It's actually an orchestra."
Tommy, why are you here? Well, Google autofilled.
Backstage again, Tommy? Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport is one of 40 airports across the U.S. that will have its flight capacity reduced by the FAA due to federal government shutdown.
Oh, we're one of them?
Yeah.
So, yeah, because the headline I read was like, it sounded like, I don't know, again, this is what I get for not clicking on the story. They made it sound like it would affect some airports and then shut down some of the smaller ones.
Yeah.
But we're one of them.
We are, yeah. It's
interesting.
10% reduction in capacity. It's expected to have an impact on thousands of flights across the country. Reduction will initially start at 4% on Friday before incrementally rising to 10%.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, soon.
Oh, so it's like the real deal.
Yeah, it's really happening.
Yeah, the restrictions, a safety measure at a time that 13,000 air traffic controllers and 50,000 Transportation Security Administration agents are working without pay.
All right, so dumb question.
Yes, sir?
The 10% reduction. My guess is that's not Minneapolis to New York, right?
No,
This is the super low importance.
Commuter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it quote probably won't affect most of us, but it definitely affects some
I'm guessing
people.
like Minneapolis to Grand Forks will probably be canceled.
Right, but if you're going to Vegas or New York or Orlando, my guess is those flights ain't being reduced. That would be my guess.
The question is, though, we're not the only ones getting reduced. So Chicago getting reduced, all the big airports getting reduced as well. How much will that affect flights coming out of here to get anywhere? I don't know.
Don't know.
We'll find out.
We'll see.
Yeah.
It's not good, though, either way, because obviously there's a reason why people are flying to those smaller towns. They got to get there for some reason.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
We don't know. Why ask us? We don't know the A's to the Q's.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
It was a good Q.
That was
It's a solid Q,
It's a
but
good Q. It's
not a good A.
What if it keeps going? That would be awful. Like, what do we do?
Walk?
Yeah.
So probably a good time to invest in rental car companies, huh?
Maybe. Maybe.
Brilliant.
Maybe.
Have you ever done like the Uber rental?
No.
It's not Uber rental, but it's just like how Uber works, but it's for rental cars. Oh yeah.
No.
Just walk up, grab one, gone.
No kidding.
Like you just
I think
you
that's
hit
called
up,
Grand Theft Auto.
That's called stealing.
I do that with Kurtz.
No, not like it'd be like your car. It's got to be your bowl. No, it's your car. It's your car, and you sign it up. Just how like a Uber signs it up.
It's like your car's an Airbnb.
Like
you can
Toro?
rent it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Toro.
And then they hit you up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then-
I have not used Toro, but my wife has.
Yeah, I've never used it, but I just thought it was
Yeah.
relevant.
No, it's kind of cool
Tommy's
because
been involved with some bulls, but
Yeah. Tommy got in the back seat. Well, got to go to work.
but you stopped yourself there for some reason, didn't you?
I did.
You were in sweatpants. There was no zip. Both the Powerball and the Mega Millions jackpots are sky high. No grand prize winner in Wednesday night's Powerball drawing, so that jumps to 467. Cash option at 221. And then there's the Mega Millions, estimated $843 million up for grabs in the next drawing, which is tomorrow, Friday evening.
Sweet.
Big money up for grabs.
Big money.
Big money. Big money.
No
Big money. Big money.
whammies.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, the other thing that would be interesting is, how we just talked about the other day when we had Ryan Reynolds on. By the way, jealous Ben.
I heard that. And I was
You
super
met
jealous.
him. You met him, but we talked to him. But, then we were talking about how the celebrity net worth, if you Google what people are worth, celebrities are always like, wow, that's just way off.
Yeah.
High or low, it's just never right. If you knew a real list, if there was a real list somewhere of what everyone on the planet's worth, and you won the Powerball or the Mega Millions, and you had, $573 million, wouldn't it be interesting to immediately see all these unbelievably successful, famous, legendary, actors or musicians, and I jumped all of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
And
By
just,
doing nothing.
Take a seat, Springsteen.
Yeah.
I'm number
Sit down,
2,725. You know what I'm saying? It would be fun to see where you
Bette
end up on that
Midler.
list. All you did was go to a gas station, say, give me a ticket, and you're immediately, quote, more powerful than A, B, C, D, E. Well, it'd be so cool to see where you fall on that list, but that list doesn't exist. I'm sure the IRS thinks that list exists somewhere, but it doesn't exist on the internet.
Yeah.
Unless you go maybe on the dark
I don't think
web.
the IRS exists. What do you think of that?
Fair. Well, it's like the salary cap in the NFL.
Yeah.
It's a myth.
Yeah, look at the Lions.
Doesn't exist. You can spend as much as you want on as many players as you want.
That's right.
Anyway, the point is buy Powerball and Mega Millions tickets.
That's right.
Yeah, do it.
Here's the other point. Don't buy a samurai sword. A woman who committed murder with a samurai sword in California is heading to prison. Probably good. On Monday, a lady was sentenced to 35 years in prison. The attack happened at a home in San Dimas.
San Dimas.
I know it. July 2024.
God, Keanu's the GOAT.
You guys said it at the same time.
Oh.
Why
Do you know what that's from or not? Do you know what it's from?
No, is it Point Break? It's got to be Point
No,
Break.
it's Bill and Ted's Excellent
Okay,
Adventure.
that's why I didn't realize it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's Keanu Reeves,
do I
though.
not know a line from Point Break?
No. And again,
Point Break.
Point Break, the podcast that Chris had me listen to, they weren't convinced he could do a movie like Point Break because he was just the stoner idiot from San Dimas, man. Like he was Bill and Ted. He wasn't. He's not an action star. He's the goofball from that other stupid movie.
And how about the lady just had believing in him? Like, I mean, for no reason, right? She had blind hope. What's her name? The director.
Catherine Bigelow.
Yeah, Catherine Bigelow. Yeah.
She said that's the guy.
What's your favorite Keanu role?
I mean, it's
the first Speed.
So good.
Hawk loved the second one.
I didn't think it was terrible.
Speed Deuce isn't bad.
It's hard.
it's
It's hard to beat
terrible.
Neo.
And he's
isn't
not. He's not in the second one anyway. But
what
it
I'm
is a
saying.
terrible film. But
Yeah.
it's hard
on
to
a
beat The
boat.
Matrix. But my personal favorite's still Point Break. He's still Johnny Utah.
Really? Over
Yeah.
Hardball?
Oh, I haven't seen Hardball.
Hardball. What's that?
It's the movie Tommy talked a month or two ago. You raved about it and said it's one of the best sports movies of all time.
Baseball film movies?
Mount Rushmore of sports films.
movies. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's a
right?
baseball movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
figured,
Heave cry. You'll cry.
Yeah.
Nah,
Speed's,
he doesn't
Speed's
cry.
definitely in the
probably
conversation
cry, but
as
it'll have
well.
nothing to do with the
Matrix is in the
movie.
mix,
Yeah.
or in the mix as well. But
Sandra and Keanu in their peak, they are hot.
well,
in
and that's
Speed.
the one that put her on the map.
Yeah.
She wasn't a thing before
Yeah.
Speed.
And if
Huge
he
deal
didn't-
afterwards.
If he didn't cry at the end of Task, he's never going to cry at anything.
Who didn't?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
What movie was I going to cry in? Hardball?
No, he said end of task.
No, but I'm saying, is that what he's saying? Is that
Yeah.
you said he'd cry at
guarantee
Hardball?
you cry at guarantee
No.
Hardball.
I didn't cry at the end of Task,
And Task is a...
and that's a tearjerker, man.
Is it?
That'll rip your heart
Oh.
out.
Yeah, I cried 6 hours later telling Kelly about it.
True story.
Okay. Just give Hardball a chance.
Yeah, good cue.
Jeez.
It's phenomenal playlist.
Did we ever get to the bottom of why the samurai sword was brought up?
A dude stabbed and killed somebody with it.
That was the story?
Yeah.
And,
multiple times. Yeah.
Right beforehand, she said something like, "Wiggle your big toe."
Yeah.
Hardball. What would you guess it is on Rotten
Oh,
Tomatoes?
here we go. Sorry, Martin Scorsese.
Martin Scorsese.
Martin Scorsese. Wasn't he on MTV's Spring Break?
Martin Scorsese. Yeah, Dan Cortez.
Yeah,
Good
Dan
callback. Hardball is 37%.
Get out of here.
That's the number you were going to guess?
Yes.
37.
Tad higher.
Okay,
47.
A little bit lower.
43.
44.
This is fun. This is. Go ahead. 42.
42.
42.
Thanks, Paul.
All right. Thanks, Martin Scorsese.
Brilliant.
Martin Scorsese.
Thanks, Steven Spielberg.
Hey, Tomer?
Yeah.
Do you got to go to Big Boy?
I do. Yes.
Oh, man.
Why? What's up? What's up? Did you have something good?
No, I was just I just miss you when you're gone.
Oh, you guys all be at the Boom on Sunday. First game of the year.
Woo, nice.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
Are you doing the whole pregame like you would do for Gophers and all that stuff?
Are you the honorary captain?
You blowing the horn?
You blowing?
You putting your mouth on that thing?
Yeah, Joe
Yeah,
Horn.
you want to blow the gala horn on Sunday?
No, Joe Horn.
Yeah.
No.
Joe Horn.
Yeah,
I'm going with Mikey and Merck actually too.
I love those guys.
Merck
Mikey and Merck are the best.
Mikey and Merck.
Yeah.
If you know of anything fun to do before the game, I'm not a big. I know everything about Gopher games.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
I'll come say hi to you when you're on the field. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Are you gonna be on the field?
You gonna be on the field?
No, I'll wave.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds different.
Prediction, Tommy, or what?
For what?
For Vikes Ravens.
Oh.
I mean, go bulletin board material because Grenard found out that Sauce
Yeah.
had 55-10.
How great was that bit?
Yeah, give them some motivation.
Yeah, good cue.
Yeah, is Derek and Lamar playing?
I think so.
Yes, they have zero people on their injury report.
None.
Oh, for that reason. I'm
Nada.
going-
Zilch.
I'll go Ravens 28, Vikings 27.
Ooh, close one,
good.
but a
That's a
heartbreaker.
hell of a game.
Heartbreaker.
Ben, do you know Lamar Jackson is on pace right now for the highest quarterback rating in the history of the NFL?
Yeah, he's real efficient right now.
Yep,
real
he's killing
efficient.
it.
Yeah.
Record something like 122 by Aaron Rodgers, and Lamar's at 136.
Yeah, until he runs into our defense this week.
You got that right, baby. You got that right.
Well said, Ben.
More on that coming up in Vikings news here in a bit. I got some questions for my main man, Ben. You might want to listen to that, Thomas, since you're driving a big boy job, okay?
I will.
Bye, Tommy.
We love you.
Love you guys. See you next week.
Let's go to Hy-Vee.
Time now for the Vikings Report, presented by Hy-Vee, the official grocery partner of the Minnesota Vikings. Linebacker Jonathan Grenard joins the power trip next.
Yay! Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
Are there certain responsibilities that you have from week to week that you get more excited about than other weeks, or certain game plans that you get revved up about?
Yeah, I mean, you probably get you get a little feeling sometimes. You may see a matchup you like, but you get those opportunities and you get to kind of dictate that whenever you're in the win column or a plus 500 column. But we were going into 3 and 4, man. We were below the 500 belt, man. So honestly, I didn't care what we had to do or what I had to do. I was just going to do whatever it took for the team to win, honestly. So even if we had a little matchup out there that we liked, we understood the game plan and where we wanted to attack those guys. So that's where the selflessness parts come in, where we got a lot of guys on the team that do that and understand and listen. It ain't always about you. It's about just trying to win the game. And I think we had a good plan and executed well. And our linebackers teed off on them boys. So they won that matchup. So we got a dub.
This has been the Vikings Report, brought to you on The Fan by Meshbesher and Spitz. The power trip returns after this on The Fan.
Jefferson Lines is your #1 bus experience. My name is Chris Hockey, and I can vouch for that. With daily schedules to every corner of Minnesota and to thousands of destinations across the country, it's the most convenient way to travel. Jefferson's luxury motor coaches offer free passenger Wi-Fi and individual charging outlets so you can stay connected. Ride comfortably and confidently knowing you're traveling with Minnesota's best transportation company of 2024. Don't wait. Seats are going fast. Book online at jeffersonlines.com today. jeffersonlines.com.
Vikings, Ravens, Sunday at noon on the audio home for Vikings football, FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan, powered by Hy-Vee.
Score big at Hy-Vee with the Vikings Victory Bundle. For just $30, you receive 4 hamburger patties, 4 boneless pork chops, 4 brats, and 4 chicken breasts. Plus, receive 30-cent fuel saver. Save on meat and fuel at Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee is your official game day headquarters.
Local stations where you can join the conversation with real people.
At what point do you fire the guy?
Open the free iHeart app and search your favorite league to start listening.
Have an easy holiday only at Staples. Save on custom cards and custom wrapping paper. Great gifts, plus shipping supplies and services to get your packages there safely. Don't miss out on the latest laptops up to 45% off. Staples, that was easy.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey for Builders and Remodelers at buildersandremodelers.com. All kinds of things for you. Siding, roofing, windows, doors. What do you need? Windows and doors. Save up to $500 off per window or per door. That's great stuff, right? Siding and roofing, you can save up to $5,000 off your entire project. Elements Windows, highest rated windows in the industry, only available from buildersandremodelers.com. They specialize in top siding brands like James Hardie and LP Smart Side, installed by trusted professionals. And of course, as always, Builders and Remodelers strives every day to provide only the best products, the best prices, backed by the best warranties. That's right, buildersandremodelers.com. Nobody does it better.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
Save big money on all of your household essentials when you shop at Menards. Soften your water with Diamond Crystal Water Softener Salt. It helps your soap and detergent clean better, minimizes hard water stains, and increases the life of your appliances. Save big money on all solar natural softener salt at Menards. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Hey, it's Ben Lieber, former professional football player. You know, as a linebacker, I know winning takes grit. It takes heart, and it takes a smart playbook put together by smart coaches. The same is true for personal injury litigation. That's why I trust the lawyers at Mesh, Besher & Spence. They know Minnesota's legal system, and they will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. If you've been injured on a job, in a car accident, or dealing with personal injury, call the lawyers at Mesh, Besher & Spence or visit meshbesher.com. That's meshbesher.com.
Do you actually know ball? Well, come prove it with a free $10 from Better Picks. Download the Better app, pick more or less on player stats, watch the games, and win cash. It's that simple. Must be 21 or older in a jurisdiction where Better Picks operates. Terms and conditions apply. Better Picks. Sports just got better.
It's time to play
Wheel of Comfort!
And here's America's host with the most.
Tell us what we're playing for, little brother.
It's a Premier Furnace tune-up for $139.
Pronto will inspect and recalibrate your furnace
and guarantee no breakdowns all winter.
Or we'll refund your money and fix it for free. Schedule your furnace tune-up at prontoheat.com.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce. My neighbors at Arthur's Jewelers are doing the Dream Ring event this week, November 1st to the 8th. Guys, you get $500 towards her dream engagement ring, and trust me, every dream ring's attainable with lab-grown diamonds at Arthur's, the largest selection in Minnesota.
Standard Water is the standard for basement and exterior waterproofing and foundation repair. Wet basements, cracks in walls, bowing walls, settling foundations. Standard Water does it all since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here for my amazing friends at 7th Avenue Pizza. I love 7th Avenue Pizza. You can find it all over. Get the meatball pepperoni. It has my face on it. It's my favorite one. They are amazing people, and they make an amazing pizza. You can currently find 7th Avenue Pizza at Golf Zone.
Beautiful and energy-efficient doors and patio doors. BuildersandRemodelers.com.
Minnesota Wild Calgary Flames tonight at 7 on the audio home for Wild Hockey. FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Pirate Show Morning Show 727, here we are. A little bit later, .com Tom Pelissero will be joining us. Don't forget about that. Thanks to our friends at Bell Bank.
He looks so much better with the haircut. I'm not trying to make it weird in here, but man, it was getting absurd. You're on TV, look presentable, right?
Yeah.
Now he looks on the NFL Network, he's all smooth and suave and stuff.
You made a good pee.
It's good flow, man.
Yeah.
But I'm glad he got a haircut. It was overdue.
Yeah, man.
It's not like I'm one to
No, you know.
judge. I look like this.
You have a fashion sense. Not a good one.
I sure do.
Yeah, there's a sense there.
There's a sense. It's not fashionable.
Not wrong.
It's not good, but it's something.
Yeah. Right.
You should have seen Paris last night in his faux hawk and his rock and roll outfit. Yeah.
He did ask me yesterday, should I go with the faux hawk? And I go, I don't know. He said he was going to dye it purple.
He did.
Did he really?
He did. Yeah.
For the purple carpet.
Yeah. It was a purple carpet. I don't know if he had a purple carpet or not. I didn't see that.
Yeah,
don't know.
That's private.
But, you know what I mean? He seemed to enjoy it.
Don't know.
It was a good night.
If you liked that, he's going to love this because this is Sauce with Sports.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Hey, thank you, All Around. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Don't look now, but it's already week 10. And that starts tonight with the Broncos, who are 7-2, hosting the 2-6 Raiders. Denver is a 9.5-point favorite.
Benjamin, you know what's crazy about the old Denver Broncos is statistically Bo Nix is a little bit worse this year than he was last year. Last year, everybody thought, wow, this guy's the real deal. And he's fine, right? His numbers are solid, but they're technically a little bit down from a year ago. But the team just keeps finding ways to come back and win. It's a little bit like the Vikings last year. It's like you just found a way.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people that are putting the old skeptical question mark on the 7-2, you said, right? 7-2 Broncos.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're somewhere in the middle. I don't think they're a bad team, but it's hard to be a bad 7-2 team. But
yeah, I mean,
Bo Nix looks okay.
Yeah, he's fine. I mean, it is quite the skill to be able to win, right? I mean, if you find ways to win, and how many times have we used that word resilient around here? Mm-hmm. And I suppose it's one of those things that you have to give them that title of being a resilient football team too. And that does matter when it comes to playoff football. So if they're winning because their defense is making plays at the right time, special teams is making plays at the right time, and then their offense is making enough plays, it's winning football. It may not be pretty, but it's winning football.
If you told me a second-year quarterback had 17 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, I think almost everybody would take that. That's a pretty good ratio for almost any quarterback, let alone a second-year quarterback.
Yeah.
Year one, he had 29 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. This year so far, 17 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. But his completion percentage has gone from 66 to 61. His passer rating, 93 to 88. So overall, sliding the wrong way a little bit, but I'll take a 17-6 ratio all day long if I'm Denver.
Yeah, think about their 2 losses earlier in the season, both on the road to the Colts, second game of the season. That's okay, we still, now we know what the Colts are, but especially week 2, you didn't know what the Colts were. You lost by 1 point, 29-28.
Yep.
And then they lost at the Chargers 23-20. So your 2 losses are by combined 4 points on the road to 2 pretty good football teams. So even in a loss, they're keeping things close. So, they've got a nice little streak going. It may not look pretty, but they're a pretty dang good football team.
The Vikings host the Ravens on Sunday at noon, pregame at 10. Your Vikings are 4-4. The Ravens are 3-5, but they are a 4.5 point favorite. We can talk more about that next.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Gopher football team is off this week. They battle the Oregon Ducks a week from tomorrow at 8 p.m., pregame at 6.
Yeah, that's the key, by the way. A week from tomorrow. It's a Friday night game. Friday night, the 14th at 8 o'clock.
In Eugene, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Scene Bear's going.
Is he really?
Man, that's so.
I'll put that in the book, Chris.
Man, that's so great. I'm so glad.
Scene Bear is
Scene Bear was going to be next week.
Are you putting it in? Oh.
Okay, there we go.
So hang on. When is he going to Oregon?
Yeah,
I think
good cue.
A week from today.
So Thursday, he's going to spend 48 hours plus in Oregon.
Yeah, I think they're going to spend the weekend there.
Whoa, hang on.
Who's we?
They?
I think it's him, his buddy Kyle.
Are you friends with Kyle?
I'm. Yeah, I'm not.
That sounded like a no.
But he's Sean's neighbor. I don't know him that well. He's a nice guy. He
So
likes
are you jealous?
to talk
Is there a little
Wolves
jealousy
trades.
there that he's taking your friendship away?
Nobody will ever take my Scene Bear from me.
Well, why aren't you going to Oregon?
Because I'm going to Vegas.
Oh, thanks for the invite.
Why aren't they going to Vegas with you?
I don't know.
Are they having a couples weekend?
Yeah, I think so. Just him and Kyle. Yeah.
Are you taking Kyle to Vegas?
No, I didn't invite him.
Are you worried about the flight situation for Scene Bear and Kyle?
He did say that they have to fly into Portland and then drive.
All right, so just those two, or there's more than that?
I think there's more than that.
Man, are they going to need more than one rental car?
I think they're only doing one rental car, and I think they said they were staying at an Airbnb.
Is there only one bed? Do you know?
I don't know. That I can't answer. Good
All right,
cue.
so
who are you going to Vegas with?
John Creasel, Tim Nelson.
I got to put another piece of paper in. Hold on.
Oh.
all of his friends, but not us.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Brent. No, all of you are
Didn't get the
always
invite.
invited. You wouldn't go.
Oh, I like Brad. Brad's a good dude, man.
Brent.
I like
Whatever,
Kyle
I don't
better.
care what his name is.
Kyle's a good guy. Good dude.
Yeah. So yeah.
I can't go back to Vegas.
Yeah. You got a funny sounding typewriter.
Yeah,
Are you
I
going
pushed
for the
really hard.
race?
Which race?
The F1 race.
Yeah.
Is that next
Well
weekend?
played.
When is that?
That's 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving weekend, isn't it?
Are you going to go?
No, I'm not. No, it's
You
not.
were invited to like an all expenses thing.
Yeah, but it's very expensive for me to go to Vegas.
Yeah. So yeah, Scene Bear is going to the Oregon game a week from today.
Know what I mean, Ben?
Yeah.
And
Scene?
The Wild battle
Scene
the
Bear?
Hurricanes tonight at 6. The Wild are 5, 6, and 3, and they have won 2 straight.
Carolina though 8-4.
Zeev Buim.
Zeev Wayne?
Zeev Buim.
Yep.
Who's that?
Great name.
William.
He's the guy they drafted last year out of Denver.
I just love that name, man.
Yeah. Sound like you're saying two, like a first and a last name.
Yeah. I don't think I'm saying it right. His last name
first name is Zeev.
Buim. Zeev is his first name. Zeev Buim.
Oh, okay. I got you now.
It's fun to say.
I just like that name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of fun.
Well said.
Thank you.
The Wolves lost last night 137-114 to the Knicks. Randall had 32 points. Ant did play. He was kind of rusty, but then after the game, Cat basically said he loves our locker room, and I'm sure the New York media is killing him for that.
Yeah, they don't like him there. I was listening to Gerdsey last night.
I think they trade him back.
Apparently, he doesn't make sense for their scheme.
Yep, I think he gets.
Is that right?
I think
That's
he
what
gets
Gerdsey
traded.
said.
The Mike Brown.
Would we take him back?
I think they'd take him back
If they got rid of Gobert?
I think Gobert would be the person they would trade.
Well, you couldn't have them both on the team.
No, I don't know if they would take Gobert, but you'd have to add some other pieces. But yeah, I think they would trade back.
Well, yeah,
for him
do
in a
one of
second.
these fancy NBA like multi-team trades
Yeah.
where it's like 7 teams are involved, which I don't always understand.
You know what?
but-
Throw in Sean's friend Kyle because I know you want him out of the picture.
No, I do
know
not.
you do.
I like
yes,
Kyle.
you do. No, I can tell. We
Why?
can hear it in your voice because
How?
you're jealous of their friendship.
No, I'm not jealous of anything.
Did he seem jealous to anybody but me?
100%. You
Yeah,
can
I-
tell by the way you hesitated and when you answered that
I
you're
like
kind
Kyle.
of friends
Kyle's a
with him.
great dude.
Yeah, but when I said, "Are you friends with him?" You're like,
That's
Why,
exactly
he's-
what you
sounded
said.
like Romo.
That's exactly what you did.
He's Sean's neighbor. I
Yeah.
don't really know him
so you
that
admit
well.
it.
What city does he live in?
I think they live in.
But not Minnetonka or Edina.
Oh, you don't know what city they live
They
in.
live in.
Oh,
I don't
see.
know if it's Orno or
Yeah, we're getting you. We're reading you. You want him out of the picture.
Monte Cristo or
Yeah. See, you
Monticello.
blocked it.
No,
You're
lives
hurting so badly.
that way.
I'm sorry you miss your friend.
I don't.
This-
I
I-
love Scene Bear.
I love this interrogation of Sauce, but it's kind of weird because you guys are not playing good cop, bad cop.
No, we play bad cop, bad cop.
Yeah, you guys are bad
Yeah.
cop, bad cop.
It's in our contracts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus,
Yeah.
I mean, listen, it's hard to be good to him.
Somebody is. My wife likes me. No, she does.
Probably debatable
No, she likes me.
some days.
Anything else?
Yeah, any other sports?
Yeah, you got anything else? Smart
Eric
so?
Spolster's house is burned down.
Oh boy, what?
My God.
It has.
Jeez.
When did that happen?
This
Why?
morning. Large fire erupts at Miami Heat coach Eric Spolster's home in southwest Miami.
You said that like
Dade.
you had something to do with it.
No, I'm reading the story.
That's crazy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that sucks.
Like the whole house is gone, or just like
All gone, yeah.
Everybody okay?
I think so. I don't know.
Boy, that sucks.
I swear to God, it's like he's standing outside with a phone in his hand. Do you know what's going on with the story?
The picture is the house has been completely destroyed by a fire. That's what NBA Central is posting. Ooh, that's bad. There's a video of it. I'll retweet it.
Bitchin'.
Cool.
Do that.
Yeah,
All right, when we come back, we can talk Vikings, Ravens.
Yeah, I have questions.
And Ben, look, you've spent years of your life in locker rooms.
Yeah, I have.
I want to know what you would think if 9 walks into a locker room.
Matt Khalil?
The alter ego of J.J. McCarthy.
Oh, 9?
He calls himself 9.
Oh, he calls himself 9?
Oh, yeah. You haven't heard about this?
No.
Oh, yeah. He said growly face, like that mean mugging.
Yeah, scowly guy?
Scowly mean mugging that went viral over the weekend. Somebody asked him about it, and he said, I call him 9.
Oh, boy.
Oh. He said it like that?
Oh, boy.
I don't know if he said it like that, but that is how he said it. He said, I call him 9.
Is he related to Mr. Lou?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to see what you think about
no.
alter egos and locker room mentality when it comes to alter egos. Vikings news is next. This is the Power 2 Morning Show on the Fan.
This report is sponsored by Robert Half. Visit roberthalf.com/Twin Cities.
Good morning. We have delays on 35W northbound from the Burnsville split to Highway 13 from 94th Street up to 494 and northbound from 31st up to 94. Southbound slow from Stinson to Hennepin. 35E slow southbound from Roselawn to Maryland. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
No one knows Twin City businesses like locals. With decades of experience here in the Twin Cities, Robert Half connects skilled professionals in finance, technology, administrative, and more. Visit roberthalf.com/Twin Cities.
Nordo here for the Modern Sportsman, Minnesota's premier shooting range and firearm shop in both Coon Rapids off Highway 47 and down in Burnsville. The perfect way to practice good safety habits and improve your skills is a membership to Modern Sportsman's range. Whether you go daily or weekly, technique and muscle memory are strengthened through training, and Modern Sportsman's range is awesome. Quality space, everything you need from targets and ammo, eye and ear protection. As indoor ranges go, Modern Sportsman offers the best. Check them out at the Modern Sportsman in Coon Rapids and Burnsville, themodernsportsman.com.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in the Twin Cities. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce. My neighbors at Arthur's Jewelers are doing the Dream Ring event this week, November 1st to the 8th. Guys, you get $500 towards her dream engagement ring, and trust me, every dream ring's attainable with lab-grown diamonds at Arthur's, the largest selection in Minnesota.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey. I got a question for you. If your bank was sold, does it feel like you got sold out? They just expect you to work with new policies and new onboarding, filling out form after form. That's exactly why now might be a great time to switch to Bell Bank. Bell is family and employee-owned, and they're here to stay, not to sell, here to stay. So if you have to make a change because your bank was sold, make a change on your terms. Do what I did a long time ago. Switch to Bell. Bell Bank. Member FDIC.
Thanks, Hogs Daddy. Meat Sauce here for my amazing friends at Window Nation and windownation.com. It's the holidays. Well, it is soon. Like 3 weeks from today is Thanksgiving. I think I can say that unless that's trademarked. Maybe I'm in trouble now. Anyway, if I'm in trouble, you should go to Window Nation and help support Window Nation because they're the absolute best. If you're having a bunch of people over, but your house is in shambles because your windows are hideous, I don't know, maybe kids threw a baseball through it, maybe like in that one movie. I don't think I can mention that movie either. The one with the scary dog and Darth Vader, that movie, you know. I don't think I can say Darth Vader. Anyway, go to Window Nation and windownation.com right now. Take advantage of their end-of-the-year sale. 50% off all window styles. You also get 0% interest financing for 5 years. You could get that. Think about that. Replace those old, hideous windows by going to windownation.com. They have an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau. Every window goes through a 50-point inspection before it even leaves the factory. They have over 45,000 five-star reviews. Start your journey with Window Nation and windownation.com by going to windownation.com. Bye, Abe.
Buying, selling, or just living in a home? You can trust Standard Water to fix your radon or mold problems. Standard Water is the radon and mold expert since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com. Standard Water for mold and radon.
Is your home ready for the holidays? Beat the holiday rush and call our cleaning heroes at Zero Res. 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $139 and take $50 off air duct cleaning. Book online anytime at ZeroResMinnesota.com.
In Minnesota, the best tuna noodle casserole is the one made with Miracle Whip. Everyone from Duluth to Moorhead knows that tangy zip. So here's to you for keeping it bold, keeping it zippy, and keeping Miracle Whip in all your favorite recipes. Buy now and get your tang on, Minnesota.
Barrero here. Winter's coming, so prep and protect your home now. Get $20 off your furnace tune-up this November with Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, their last furnace tune-up deal of the year. Schedule today at standardheating.com. Standard Heating, your certified York dealer.
I just love pizza. It's my favorite.
Make it yours, too. Give the gift of Luce. Buy $100 in gift cards and get $25 free. Now that's dough well spent. Order now at pizzaluce.com.
It's the Friday Football Feast. This week at Buffalo Wild Wings in Elk River, 9 to noon on FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan. Touchdown! Gophers, Oregon, next Friday on the audio home for Gophers football, FM FM 100.3 KFXN, Minneapolis, St. Paul, The Fan.
That's right. Welcome back to Power Trip Morning Show. Time for...
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Radco, your truck accessories pro.
All right, Radco. All right, here's the deal. So if you didn't see J.J. McCarthy mean mugging on Sunday in the locker room, it kind of went viral, right? He looked like he was locked in, big win.
Yeah.
Locker room's pumped. So somebody asked him about that, like, hey, man, you kind of had a viral stare down thing going there. What was that all about? And here, I can read it. Again, I don't know his exact tone. But J.J. McCarthy said it really kind of started to show up this year, and it came about last year during IR. Just never had a full season. Where you want to be out there so freaking bad, but you can't. It was just this build-up anger and kind of ready to just explode. And I chose to harness it instead of letting it go into a self-destructive kind of way. And that's when he basically says, I call that version of me 9. You like alter egos, right? Like Mr. Unlimited, like Sauce said, you like that stuff, right? Thoughts on alter egos? Even if he's half kidding. Again, I didn't hear him say this. This is just in print. Maybe the tone is different. Maybe he's being a little more lighthearted about it than I'm making it sound. I don't know.
Okay.
Cheering for 9 or cheering for JJ?
Okay, so I will say that every player, I believe, I mean, I can probably say every player. There are some that have a harder time turning things on and off. But in my experience, 95% of most athletes I've been around, they have an alter ego. There is an on and off switch, especially a highly physically combative sport like football. Most guys don't walk around wanting just to beat people up, and love that physicality and love that mean-tempered person that you kind of have to be. So I think to a point, everybody that steps on a football field, you have to develop an alter ego because you're not a psycho.
Look at John Randall.
You can't look up John Randall's a prime example.
Or Randall McDaniel. Teaches kids, nicest dude ever, wants to kill you.
Both of those guys are the nicest guys ever off the field. Charismatic, they're fun, they're funny. Get them on a football field, and you find a different version of yourself, and it's a little bit of role playing. It's kind of fun. If you embrace that, it's kind of fun. Some guys, it took me a long time to feel like I had the right to do that, the permission to do that, right? And so I think everybody has a version of 9. Now, whether or not you want to admit it or talk about it in that way, I don't know. I think it's a little off-putting, to be honest with you. It's kind of like a nickname. Let other people come up with that. Let other people talk about 9 or that version of you. Like it's one of those things that I just don't think that you need to talk about openly. Now he's asked about it. I get it. I'm like you. You're just reading the transcript and not seeing how he said it. But most of the time, I think when you talk about that self, it is like the Russell Wilson thing. Now that's an extreme version, but if he has Mr. Unlimited as an alter ego, that's where he goes on game day. Great. Let other people talk about that. But the second you post a selfie video and you're walking around your house and you get your wife playing along, then it's just like it's vomitous. It's like so nauseating.
Let's hope JJ doesn't take that path.
And
hopefully he's learned from Russell.
I hope that this is the last time we hear him talk about 9.
So he says, I love feeding that wolf because my entire life at the University of Michigan, there was a smiley face on my hand. And if you smile, you have fun. You're going to play better and all that, which is true. But I also think there's a lot of power that comes from that built-up anger that you can transmute into your performance. That's a word I've never used.
Yeah.
No.
Everybody.
Great song.
Everybody has that persona within. I mean, look at I'm going to guess. I don't know if he said this, but I'm going to guess because of Tom Brady. It seems like they have a mutual love of each other. Look at Tom Brady. I mean, when he's competing at his highest, that's not Tom Brady when he's sitting at home. That's an ultra competitive a-hole version of himself. Michael Jordan's maybe the exception where I think where I think
might be the same 24 hours a day.
24/7, right?
Like Common. Common's the same 24 hours a day.
Truthfully, Common is the same whether you see him in the hallway 3 hours before a show or when he's on a show.
When do you see him in the hallway 3 hours
that's
before
true.
a show?
Yeah, that'll never happen. But you guys get my point.
Yeah.
I like to see it as long as he's performing at a high level. Great, love to see 9. I knew guys. There's a guy that you guys know for sure. You guys know him, and the communications department they would say, "Am I going to get him or am I going to get said jersey number?" Because
52?
They would call his jersey number and say like, there's a different version of those guys, and you could say that about a lot of guys on the locker room.
Yeah, that's scary. Can be anyway.
Yeah.
A couple of penalties or potential penalties I want to talk to you about. Have you seen the Khalif Raymond block on our guy Van Ginkel that he's all fired up about? And do you think it's bad? Do you think that's something that should? Obviously, it's not a penalty the way the rules are written right now. Should it be?
Is that because he was in the box?
Let's see.
Because I really thought that they were getting away from those crackback blocks in that manner.
That's the thing. I don't. Yeah.
It's been a while since we've had it officiated in that way, but I thought, that's a very classic wide receiver, coming down, either in motion or post snap and just blindsiding a defensive player. Even though he hit him in the chest, it was in the frontal part of his body. It's not like he hit him in the back.
Right.
But I thought that was the
defenseless player bit.
Right. So it feels illegal to me.
If you're wondering what we're talking about, the wide receiver goes in motion. Van Ginkel is pointed at the offensive tackle, kind of angled in that way down into the 3-point stance. When the ball is snapped, the wide receiver kind of breaks off his motion and runs directly into Van Ginkel and knocks him down. Now, for us, it was a good, happy accident because Van Ginkel happened to be knocked down right in front of where the running back caught the ball and made the tackle. But everybody's pissed after watching it on replay. In fact, Eric Wilson called it absolute BS. A cheap shot. And Van Ginkel says, obviously getting hit on the side, I'm just going to pass rush, and all of a sudden I get a whiplash because the guy blindsides me. I'm not going to go into it with too much detail, but I wasn't pleased at all, especially if you got neck issues like he's had.
Yeah.
But they're fired up about that. The other one, by the way, and if I remember correctly, Ben, correct me if I'm wrong, we kind of disagreed about this during the game, but that was the leg whip kind of
the trip. Yeah.
The trip. And there's supposition that Aiden Hutchinson might get fined by the NFL for that. He hasn't yet, but if you guys remember the roughing penalty where he kind of stuck out his leg, and the debate was whether or not he did it on purpose. It looked to me like he did do it on purpose. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, no, the same. That's an unnatural movement, and
right.
It's to me now it's a quote unquote it's a soft play because it's not like anybody got hurt and it's not like you try to kick him in the head or whatever, but like it is in the letter of the law that like you cannot, purposely try to trip somebody. Like that's not really how we play the game of football. And it looks like to me that he had enough awareness in that moment to like try to get his leg out there to try to trip him up.
Right.
Sorry. Yeah, you tried. I mean, it's good. I don't fault him for trying to get the guy down in any way possible. But when it's that obvious and there's nobody else around but you and the blocker and the quarterback, they're going to see it. So sorry, dude, that's a fine.
Are you glad that he was trying to trip 9 and not J.J. McCarthy?
Well played.
Well, I do want to go back just a second because going back to the Van Ginkel play. That is like the Hines Ward play. Like those are the plays that made Hines Ward popular. He was a tough player. He and Steve Smith Jr., they had plays like that where they were an absolute force on the edge. And you knew when you're playing those guys, you had your head on a swivel when you're playing the line. And it's talked about in the meetings, like, watch out. If you've got Steve Smith on that side and he's in a reduced formation, keep your head on a swivel, right? That I thought was the exact play that they're talking about when they banned that block. It's the exact same thing. And Brian Branch was a little more egregious, but that's why Brian Branch was so pissed off, and that's why he got suspended, because there was a play just like that with Smith-Schuster, and he actually hit him square in the back, and everybody's like, what an a-hole to like punch the guy after the game is over. Like, yeah, you shouldn't probably throw hands. But that is a blatant foul.
Yeah.
And it was an egregious foul against Brian Branch. If I'm Brian Branch, I'm pissed off too.
Yeah.
I'm super pissed. And the way that, cocky ass Mahomes like was taunting him in the end zone too. Like, I get it. Like, I get why you're pissed. You can't throw hands, but everybody's jumping on Brian Branch like he's a bad guy. You go out there as a defensive player and you get blindsided from behind. You tell me how that feels. It doesn't feel good. And I'm sure Van Ginkel, after his neck and his concussion issues, he's a little bit nicer guy and cooler headed. But like, I'd be pissed off too. And I think all the defensive players should be pissed off. And what do we play those guys on Christmas Day again?
Christmas Day,
yes.
that's right.
Yeah.
Christmas Day. And by the way, again, I just real quick about these two things again. We're talking about a blindside hit on a guy who's had neck problems and a leg whip to a kid who's had ankle problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm less worried about the Hutch thing because that's just a guy trying to make a play, and you're like, all right, you got caught. All right, big deal. Like, they'll throw the flag. And the other one, though, I don't agree with. They got flagged for 2 roughing the passers.
Yeah.
And the second one, I was like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hey, so when we had Grenard on a couple of days, Sauce was asking him about the Jahmyr Gibbs thing. The fact that like a week ago you had to worry about Jahmyr Gibbs and I think we talked about you. Was it you that said Darren Sproles and Reggie Bush were the two that like you lost sleep over? Was that you?
No, I didn't say that.
Was that Greenway? Who said that? Maybe it was Greenway.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think it was Greenway
on Friday.
at the feast. Maybe said that then.
Yes.
There are players that you quote lose sleep over.
Yeah.
You're like, oh God, I got Darren Sproles this weekend. I would think Jahmyr Gibbs is one of those guys. You're like, oh man, he's going to embarrass me. The Vikings did an unbelievable job at containing the threat that is Jahmyr Gibbs because he can embarrass almost any defense on the planet, and the Vikings did a great job corralling him. Maybe the best team defensive performance of the year.
They had to take him out, Corey, because he couldn't block.
Yeah. And then you put Montgomery in there and he fumbles, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good play by Cashman. This is a whole nother level, though, right? This is like Michael Vick on steroids. Lamar Jackson on Sunday should give every defender on every level of defense, the line, the linebackers, and the secondary. You got to be terrified because have we ever seen a quarterback that makes defenders look this dumb?
Okay, so from a linebacker's perspective, there are 3 guys on this team that give me nightmares.
Go on.
Literally. I mean, their running back, their quarterback,
and Zay?
No.
And Ricard.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
John Luke?
Oh, the fullback.
Jean-Luc.
Oh, really?
Oh, the fullbacks.
And
I thought you were going to say just like Zay Flowers because he's small and shifty and can move. You're talking Ricard.
Dude, I mean, I'm talking about straight downhill smash mouth football, and you got to take on an all-pro fullback that is coming back from injury. He did not particularly play very well last week against the Dolphins, and so there is a little bit of that. So I suppose you're getting him probably less than 100% still, but he's a beast. And if they want to play bully football and get downhill, and then especially in my position, if you're on that open side, weak side B gap, and they want to run just like straight lead at you. You got to hit that big dude, and then if you are lucky enough and good enough to play off that block, then you got to hit a full speed Derrick Henry.
So, did you ever watch? If this was Ravens week and you're watching film, did you ever have a game where you're watching film and you're like, I don't have a chance.
My arm.
I just can't get embarrassed at all. Or do you have to believe in yourself?
No, Corey. Here's the deal.
Yeah,
give it to him. Come on,
I never said I don't have a chance.
Go 51.
You got to turn into 51.
I got to turn into 5-1. And you find the reason why I would watch film is like it would help me sleep at night because I'm trying to find an edge. I'm trying to find a weakness. And if I feel like I found a weakness or I feel like I found a way to beat them, then I felt more comfortable about my chances. All you do is just increase in the likelihood that you're going to succeed on that one particular play, but then you got to do it over and over again for 65 snaps. But the way I felt about watching film, the way I felt on a Tuesday if I'm watching film versus on a Friday is way different because on Tuesday you're watching film, you're like, oh God. you're like, oh geez, this is not going to be good. Not good. Okay.
But even if you were wrong by Friday, you had convinced yourself, I think I can handle this.
Yeah, by Friday it's like, all right, I got it. So I see this formation, I think like, all right, it's not going to feel good, but like I like my chances against this guy.
Rank those in terms of which ones, even on Friday, would have given you the most fear between the 3 you just named. Who scares you the most of the 3? As a linebacker specifically.
See, I always erred on the physicality part. If Lamar jukes me and leaves my jock on the floor, whatever. All right, he does. He's gonna do that to a safety. He'll do that to a corner. He'll do that to a fleeter-footed person. But like, when if I got embarrassed because I got just flat backed by a blocker or got run over by a running back, that was more of the reasons like I would lose sleep versus getting juked. It's never good. I mean, I feel like what Chad's talking about, like Westbrook was the guy that I hated going against because they threw so many swing passes out to the flat, and he was always in the flat, and that was always my area. And if you're playing proper defense in the flat, like you're never playing the flat, you're really giving the corner more help. So you're off the line of scrimmage and dropping 12 yards, and then they're swinging out, and they're 5 yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. So you have sometimes almost 20 yards of space to try to cover this guy. You're like, I'm never gonna the best thing I can do is slow him down so everybody else can rally and help me tackle this guy.
They have a million weapons. Obviously, Lamar's the headliner. Derrick Henry, of course. Bateman's having a good year, right? Bateman looks like he's the real deal. Zay Flowers, whatever. They got a couple of tight ends with Andrews and Likely.
They have 3 tight ends. They're really, really good.
Oh, 3.
Yeah.
But does Hopkins have anything left, or is he just kind of like a distant third?
Yeah, he's probably more of a distant third.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, the thing is to keep in mind is they have a lot of weapons, and they as you see with their record with Lamar being out, they ride and die by Lamar Jackson. And
it's obvious, right?
It's obvious, and sure, he's going to give us fits and all that stuff. We just have to weather the storm. I mean, we just can't let the big momentum keep rolling for 4 quarters. Like, it's fine. They're going to make their plays. They're going to be explosive. They're going to, it's going to be frustrating at times to feel like we've got this guy and he breaks out and he makes a big play. Just stay even keeled. So that'll be a big part of the winning success for our defense is just take a deep breath, guys.
All right, Fan 5 in a second. Tom Pelissero in 20 minutes. Headlines later. More with Ben Lieber after this on The Van.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
This report is sponsored by Robert Half. Visit roberthalf.com/Twin Cities.
We have delays. Highway 169 northbound from Highway 21 to Pioneer Trail, southbound from Highway 10 to Rockford. Highway 100 slow southbound 394 to Cedar Lake. Highway 10 heavy eastbound from Round Lake to Hanson, and eastbound from Central to 35W. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
No one knows Twin City businesses like locals. With decades of experience here in the Twin Cities, Robert Half connects skilled professionals in finance, technology, administrative, and more. Visit roberthalf.com/Twin Cities.
Mesh, Mesher & Spence. The lawyer you choose makes a difference.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce. My neighbors at Arthur's Jewelers are doing the Dream Ring event this week, November 1st to the 8th. Guys, you get $500 towards her dream engagement ring, and trust me, every dream ring's attainable with lab-grown diamonds at Arthur's, the largest selection in Minnesota.
Hold on to your shopping carts. Fleet Farm's dropping even more deals to help you prep for Black Friday shopping. Save 30% on all NFL team apparel and accessories for the sports fans on your list. Get 15% off all Pit Boss pellet grills and accessories for your favorite outdoor chef. And buy one, get one 50% off on all games this week. Save yourself some cash and some chaos before Black Friday with great weekly deals from Fleet Farm. And check out all the sales in our weekly ad at fleetfarm.com.
It's Angela Warner from Warner Stellian. And if you're like me, your online shopping cart is overflowing. You're thinking, should I wait for Black Friday? Well, stop waiting. At Warner Stellian Appliance, we're guaranteeing Black Friday prices now. They won't go lower. Plus, save an extra 10% instantly on select appliances from your favorite brands. And earn a Black Friday bonus for each additional appliance you buy. Shop Black Friday prices now, guaranteed at warnerstellian.com.
Hey, it's Corey Cove, Power Trip Morning Show for Ovo LASIK and Lens, the official LASIK provider of the pros, because the Wild are back, and they are the official LASIK provider of the Minnesota Wild. And they want to start off this new season by celebrating with $500 off LASIK. Ovo LASIK and Lens is the first clinic in the country with Wave Light Plus. It is the newest LASIK technology for sharper, more personalized results, often even better than 20/20. And of course, to see your best, see the best. That would be the legends of LASIK, Dr. Mark Lobanoff and Dr. David Whiting. Two guys you can definitely trust your eyes with. You take the technology, the experience, the facility, and you add in 24-month interest-free financing and a best price guarantee, And yeah, LASIK could cost less than your daily coffee habit. So it's a no-brainer. Ovo LASIK and Lens can change your life. Make this the year that you finally ditch those glasses, you finally get rid of contacts, and you move on. So book your free consultation now. Take advantage of $500 off at ovoi.com. That's OVOEYE.com.
I just love pizza. It's my favorite.
Make it yours, too. Give the gift of Luce. Buy $100 in gift cards and get $25 free. Now that's dough well spent. Order now at pizzaluce.com.
This report is sponsored by Fresh Time Market. Fresh Time Market, where quality meets savings every day. From delicious meat and seafood to fresh produce and well-being essentials. You'll get big flavor without the big price tag. Fresh Time Market. Healthy living for less.
Fine jewelry backed by our all-inclusive free lifetime warranty. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Fan forecast.
Like 53 or something.
Vikings Ravens Sunday at noon on the audio home for Vikings football. FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan, powered by Hy-Vee.
Hey, if you don't like America, then you can get it. I thought this was America. Huh? Isn't this America? I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
Hey, did you guys see this? Cy just texted me and reminded me, but somebody on Instagram sent me this stat. Did you guys see the viral video that's about Ravens-Vikings?
No.
Did you guys see this really bizarre stat?
What is
Ben,
it?
did you see this?
Maybe.
The Ravens and the Vikings, somebody fact-checked this, but the video had a whole bunch of views, so my guess is somebody else has already fact-checked this. The Ravens and the Vikings have played 7 times in their existence.
Yeah.
The 3 times the Vikings have won the game, they've gone to the NFC title game.
Oh, I have heard this. Yeah.
How weird is that?
The 4 times they've lost, the coach gets fired that year.
Oh my gosh.
So the video basically is this game on Sunday is gigantic because the Vikings are either going to the NFC title game or KOC is getting canned.
I can tell you one of those things for sure is not going to happen.
That's a crazy stat, though.
That's a crazy
it's
stat.
all or nothing.
Yeah.
NFC title game or firing. It's like Tice, Frazier, Zimmer. Who am I forgetting? Childress, maybe? I don't know. Something like that, yeah.
I don't remember. In 2010, did we play the Ravens? I don't remember.
You played them in the Vikings home wins. You played them in 2009 and 2017 at home.
It must have been in year 1 as well.
So
right,
yeah,
with,
so
with
09.
Dante
So 09 we win and we go to the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, so 2000, 09, and 17 we must have played the Ravens and won all 3. Anyway, strange stats. So good luck, KOC. Sweat it out on Sunday, buddy.
No, sorry. They played them. They lost to them in 98. They played them in 02. Didn't they go in 01?
So we must have won.
They won in 02.
Yeah, I wasn't even here.
They won in.
Nordo's shaking his head because Nordo was giving me a thumbs up. Now he's shaking his head to you. So, hey, Nordo, come in here and explain this to see if we're right or wrong or not, or if we're botching this. Nordo's got it. He was giving me the thumbs up. So whatever.
He does such a good job on the post-game show, by the way.
Exactly.
He really does so
He does,
good.
because he knows.
He and Ron both.
So what's the deal? Are we mostly right?
Yeah, it's mostly right. So they won in 98. They go to the title game.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think they played it's at the end of the 01 or 02 season when Denny gets fired.
02, yeah.
Is it 02?
Yeah.
So you have it in front of you.
Yeah,
there.
right
so
here.
09 they win and they go to the title game.
They won in 98. They lost in 02 when he got canned.
I think Denny had been fired maybe earlier that year. Does that sound right? That he was in season?
I think you're right. And then in 05 they lost. And then that must have been
Tice.
Tice got canned, yep.
Tice.
They won in 09, went to the NFC Championship
Thanks,
game.
Ben.
Sorry about that.
They lost in 2013. That had to have been Leslie.
Leslie goes bye-bye.
They won in 2017 NFC Championship
game,
game,
yep.
and then they lost in 2021.
And Zimmer gets
And
fired.
Zimmer
By
gets fired.
3 points.
All right, so-
34-30.
Yeah, the OT game.
Yeah, hideous. You know a lot, Nord.
So there it is. So yeah, your recall is fantastic.
Well, thanks for having me.
You
There
do
you
a good
go.
job, Nordo.
Great explanation.
Thanks for the drop in.
Hawk is a
On our buses, man, there's like most of the people on our buses are listening to you guys on the post-game show. You do a good job, man.
No, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
No, we try to have fun with it. Wins, very helpful as it pertains to fan live. So.
Okay, but now that you've been doing this full time in the last couple of years,
Yeah.
don't you agree though that losses are more fun from a fan line perspective.
That is true.
A little easier to do a win because there's less stress, there's less people pissed. But the losses are more entertaining programs because everybody's pissed about everything.
It is, and then depending upon what time of day the game is, the alcohol-infused nature of some of the talkbacks and things.
Very good point.
So Musk calls in?
That varies greatly. Yeah, he calls in from the garage. He tries to mask his voice, but we've all been to gentlemen's clubs. We know exactly what that voice sounds like.
Everybody
we know
come
Musk.
on.
Says his name's Dave Ehrlich.
Destiny's on stage now. Fan line is cool. The only frustrating thing can be just the unreasonable ebb and flow of it. After the Chargers game, it's fire everybody. After the Kitties game, it's we got JJ. We got JJ. When a week before you're talking about how he'd get killed behind that O-line. And then we saw it. Yeah, just the ebb and flow of it. It's kind of fun.
Yep.
And I can just throw it to Ron, and Ron starts quoting
Ron,
like Chris
your
Tucker
thoughts?
movies and
Saying that some offense is vanilla.
He does bring up Chris Tucker movies a lot.
Yeah.
He's got a very, very small catalog of films. I think it's The Wire, it's Rush Hour 2, and Any Given Sunday. And that's about it. That's Ron, and that's why we love him.
Any Given Sunday, too. You're right. He brings up a lot, too. He does. You're right.
That
Oh, my
movie's
gosh.
terrible.
Willie Beeman for sure.
What do you guys got today?
We got Ben Lieber.
Yeah.
So he gives you all his A topic takes, and then he gives us his B plus takes.
We'll take it.
And so we're looking forward to that.
A
at 10.
minus. Yeah.
No, he always brings it. We have Nestor Aparicio.
Excuse me?
Who? Just some guy on the Ravens. And then we got Charch at 11.
What a name. What does he do for the Ravens?
Wow.
He's a
broadcast?
longtime radio news guy. We met him when we used to do the Combine every year, and he was on the concourse at Lucas Oil. And you could hear him 30 feet before you got to the door to enter the stadium.
What's his name?
Nestor Aparicio.
That sounds like one of those coffee machines that Clooney sells.
Yeah, well said. Yeah.
You met him at you said you met him at the Combines?
We met him at the Combine in 2014-ish.
Is it weird to talk to him without dollar bills in your hand?
Yeah. Without Bob Hagan standing next to you?
Pictures of Coors, popcorn shrimp, and Muss's voice at the Flamingo. Check it out.
Oh, man.
Love it.
All right,
dude.
thanks, gentlemen.
You're the best.
Yeah.
All right.
See you, Noto.
Listen to this real quick, guys. I know we're doing fan fight. I think you Builders Remodelers at buildersremodelers.com, but I'm inferring from the headline that Kirk Cousins is going to get his full $90 million from Atlanta because he didn't get traded, and I don't think they're going to cut him. He's going to get $90 million for being the backup quarterback.
This has got to be a 30 for 30 at some point, right?
Yeah.
Just what the Falcons did the last 12 months and why they did it. Because almost none of it makes sense.
No.
And it didn't work. So if it had worked, they could have been like, let us tell you exactly why we did this.
Yeah, here's what we were gonna
here's
do.
the trophy.
Yeah, right.
But the fact that it blew up and everybody was screaming, why are you drafting Penix? Or why are you not trading Kirk? Or why are you not like there's so many whys and I don't understand the answers to any of them. As Tommy would say, good cue. Where is the A?
It's one of the most shocking draft moments I've ever seen, and I've watched it for almost 30 years.
And as we all have learned, no one was more shocked than Kirk Cousins.
He found out on his way to what you guys do.
That really is a terrible thing.
Yeah.
For a guy, I mean,
he wouldn't have signed, right?
No.
It's just that simple.
No, he would have stayed here.
Right. If you sign with the Falcons going, hey, we're going to give you a ton of money.
Yeah.
But we are absolutely drafting a kid that's going to, the second you fall off, whether it's this year or next year, he's taking over. As Kirk said, he would have let the Vikings do that if that was the plan. He wouldn't have left. He would have let him draft McCarthy and pass the baton in a year or so.
See, now that we're at the place that we're at, what scenario does it work out for the Falcons? Like, in what scenario a couple years down the road where we are now, where you're like, man, that was actually really brilliant?
Right.
Right, because if Penix is awesome, it was still a waste of money.
It's still a waste of money.
Yep.
Yeah.
The only way it would have worked in hindsight is if Kirk was just on fire. That team was as loaded as they thought it was, and they won a title. They didn't, so to your point, there's no turning back now. It just didn't work.
That's the only scenario where you feel like, okay, they invested in a guy that got them a Super Bowl, but it was a multi-year deal. So and then Penix was the oldest quarterback in the draft at the time.
Right.
Like, I think he was 24 when they drafted him.
Yes.
So you're going to sit him now for 2-3 years, and he's 26, 27 years old as a first-time starting quarterback? Like, I don't even really know. I mean,
could it be, Ben, to answer your question, and of course I hope this doesn't happen, but if Penix get hurt and Kirk comes in and takes him to the Super Bowl, is that the only way it pays off?
Now.
Yeah,
Even then, but you know what I mean? Like, that's the only way for it to be any kind of...
Yeah, it's like you're really trying to thread this really, really tight needle. It's like, it just seemed like bad business the second that they drafted Penix.
It seems
given
like
the contract they gave Kirk.
It seems like somebody in the front office loved it and somebody who had more power in the front office hated it, or vice versa.
Right, and then take it a step further, you put him on an offense that's the complete opposite of what he's good at.
Yes, correct.
You know, it's like you put him in shotgun and sometimes pistol. Like, what?
I
that's not even what he's good at.
I have not seen Penix play except for the one Vikings game, right?
Yeah.
So far this year, 8 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, an 88 passer rating. That's obviously not great.
Has he played all the games?
He's played
all of them but one. Kirk played and was horrible.
Yep.
Yeah.
And his completion percentage is 60.8.
Yeah.
So not great. Anyway, so not terrible numbers, but again, not light up the world numbers either.
Yeah. Can I bring up something that is kind of a left turn, but it's still in sports?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
So I was talking about this the other day with somebody about like why football fans sort of live and die, and we ride this tidal wave of like emotion, right? It's like your team wins a game, and it's like, oh my gosh, you start thinking about all the what ifs, and like we had a great team, and you lose a game, and you're like the lowest of lows, especially if you win 2 or you lose 2 or you go on these little streaks, right? And the obvious answer is like, well, we only got 17 of these things, so it's like every game carries so much weight. So I've never actually done the math. Now, Corey, you probably have. But 1/17 of the season is about 6%. So every week, about 6% of your season's gone, right? So if you take that to other sports, so like baseball is what, 162?
Yeah.
So that's like, in baseball, that's 9.72. That's the math, right? 9.72 games. So the Vikings losing or winning a game is like going on a 9 to 10 game winning streak or losing streak in baseball.
That's really something.
So think about the emotions of that. Now, so the Timberwolves, what do they play? 82 games?
82.
So 82 games times
Hawk would say
6%. That's almost 5 games. So think about your emotions if the Timberwolves lose 5 games in a row or win 5 games in a row.
Wow, dude.
It's completely different. And then you take that and you're like, okay, well, they've lost 2 games in a row. And, let's say the Vikings lose, let's say the Vikings, we win against Detroit, we beat the Ravens. That's like a 10-game winning streak for the Wolves.
So good,
that's a good point.
Yeah,
And let's stack your theory, because I love that theory. Let's stack it, especially with a young quarterback. If Anthony Edwards and the Wolves lose 5 games in a row, to your point, right, the 6% or so, but they're let's say in 4 out of 5 of them, and Ant's really good, but they just keep getting like just edged at the end, and you're like, whatever, not the end of the world. In football, if your young quarterback looks like he can't play, it doesn't just feel like you lost a game. It doesn't just feel like you lost 9 straight games in baseball. It feels like the next 5 years are going to be nothing but losses. So it's not just you get to see battles back and forth over 5 NBA games. He sucked for 4 quarters, which means we're going to suck for the rest of our life. Like, it feels so much worse when you're young quarterback. Like, if Mahomes has a bad game, it's like, whatever, he's going to kill it next week. Young quarterbacks definitely make it feel like, man, there's just no hope.
Right. Yep.
And then you add the math you just threw on, and you're like, oh, my God, that's a good point.
But it sort of justifies
and
verifies, like, I think why, if you're a football fan, both college and pro, why it hurts so bad sometimes when you lose, and why it feels so good and euphoric when you win, because you think about the gravity and the weight of every single week, and you've got 6 days to prepare. You talk yourself up, you talk yourself down, whatever, and it's like, man, you put that in context. If the Wolves won 10 games in a row,
you'd be super pumped.
You'd be so pumped. You're like, punch our tickets to the championships.
Well said, man. Well said. Well said, Ben. Tom Pelissero, next. Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan. FM 100.3 KFAN and 2 Men and a Junk Truck want to help you win $1,000. Your shot to win happens every weekday on The Fan. The Fan.
Got junk? Need it gone fast? Look no further than my friends at Two Men in a Junk Truck. They're your local experts in junk removal. Whether it's old furniture, electronics, or clutter from the garage, they've got you covered. Head to twomeninajuncktruck.com today to schedule your junk removal service.
Here is for you to listen and feel a little better about the future. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Here We Go Again with Cal Penn, and listen now.
Standard Water is the standard for basement and exterior waterproofing and foundation repair. Wet basements, cracks in walls, bowing walls, settling foundations. Standard Water does it all since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com.
Bank of America is a nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in the Twin Cities. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Hey, I reserve all the rights too. Just getting that out of the way. How about this? Builders and remodelers. Here's what they'd like to give you. The best products at the best prices, backed by the best warranties. I mean, that's everything, right? They're specializing in top siding brands like James Hardy and LP Smart Side for your house. Elements Windows, triple pane, which is the highest rated windows in the industry. They do it all. They do it well, and you get great deals right now. Windows and doors, you can save up to $500 off per window from Builders and Remodelers. Siding and roofing jobs, save up to $5,000 off your project. So, sure, check around. You're not going to find people who do better job for the best money with the best warranties. That's Builders and Remodelers. Check my work. Go to buildersandremodelers.com. Talk to them today.
It's time to play
Wheel of Comfort!
And here's America's host with the most.
Tell us what we're playing for, little brother.
It's a Premier Furnace tune-up for $139.
Pronto will inspect and recalibrate your furnace
and guarantee no breakdowns all winter.
Or we'll refund your money and fix it for free. Schedule your furnace tune-up at prontoheat.com.
Hellsberg gifts checked off the list. Now, time for wrapping. Earrings for Mom. A gold bracelet to match the rings Danielle wears every day. And for Dad, a new watch, because we all know he needs one. All right, this is going to be a good one.
Our favorite things for your favorite people. Shop in store at Hellsberg.com for up to 50% off.
It's the Deer Opener Sale October 27th through November 23rd at Joe's Sporting Goods. Save on hunting clothing, footwear, and accessories, plus tree stands, scents, and more. The Deer Opener Sale at Joe's Sporting Goods, St. Paul.
It's all at Joe's, your outdoor experts.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here for my amazing friends at Window Nation and WindowNation.com. That looks great, Hawk. Thank you. Hawk just showed me that through a window. Not a Window Nation window, so I couldn't really see it. But go to WindowNation.com. You can take advantage of their end-of-the-year sale that runs through November. 50% off all window styles. You could get 0% interest for 5 years. Replace those old, hideous windows. If you're hosting people this holiday season, or you've had in the past couple of years, very high energy bills, it's probably because you have bad windows and your warm air is leaking out. It's going to be under 30 degrees this weekend. If you have bad windows, the warm air you're putting into your home is going to leak out your bad windows and cause you more money and possibly down the road cause you damage to your furnace because it's working overtime. Go to WindowNation.com right now. 50% off all window styles. You could get 0% interest for 5 years, and you can get them done in 1 day. WindowNation.com, bye.
It's Angela Warner from Warner Stellian. And if you're like me, your online shopping cart is overflowing. You're thinking, should I wait for Black Friday? Well, stop waiting. At Warner Stellian Appliance, we're guaranteeing Black Friday prices now. They won't go lower. Plus, save an extra 10% instantly on select appliances from your favorite brands. And earn a Black Friday bonus for each additional appliance you buy. Shop Black Friday prices now, guaranteed at WarnerStellion.com.
It's Meat Sauce, the Dream Ring event at Arthur's Jewelers. Get $500 towards her engagement ring this week.
All your favorite KFAN shows are also your favorite podcasts. Listen back on iHeartRadio and KFAN.com. Presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Hey, Power Trip Morning Show. Here we go. About to bring in our very good friend, Tom Pelissero. Thanks to our friends at Bell Bank. Now, each week you can nominate a charity for their Pay It Forward program by going to KFAN.com and put in the keyword Bell. A bunch of different keywords, but just trust me, do that. And then nominate your charity. This week, Karen Lloyd nominated Can Do Canines. Can Do Canines at candocanines.org. They transform people's lives by creating mutually beneficial partnerships with specially trained dogs. They breed, they raise, they train, and they place 6 types of assistance dogs. Hearing assistant dogs, mobility assist dogs, seizure assist dogs, diabetes assist dogs, autism assist dogs, and facility dogs. Brilliant work. Everybody benefits. Thank you, Can Do Canines. Thank you, Karen Lloyd. $1,000 to Can Do Canines. Canines, I don't know, I'm having such a hard time with that. Thanks to our friends at Bell Bank. Thank you, Bell Bank. Not only for that, but for bringing us our very good friend, Tom Pelissero. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning.
That's what I was afraid of. We can't hear him.
Can you hear me
That's
now?
what I was afraid of. Zach's not here.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Sorry, Tom. I best what he was going to say is, hockey look real good today. Thanks, Tom. That's real sweet of you, man.
You look real
Cool.
good today.
Thank you.
You look real good today.
Wow. Does Tom have an accent I'm unaware of, Ben?
No.
Oh, okay,
there's
okay, cool.
there's a song from like a commercial where there's like this kid's riding his bike and it's I think it's Apple.
That was a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah, it's a Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah.
It's like a really catchy song.
Hmm.
It's like I think it's like a Latino band or something like that.
If we can't figure that out, would you just have him call the hotline, please, Nick, back there? If you wouldn't mind, just have him call the hotline. We'll do it without looking at his pretty face today. We got to see him for 5 seconds, but and now we'll just do it on the phone if we have to. So Tom Pelissero will join us momentarily. I'm going to go ahead and turn my mic off because apparently I can't talk anymore. Too much singing with Prince last night.
Oh, yeah?
Man.
All the hits?
Man.
Yeah, how'd that go?
It's so good.
I was thinking about going to that, but then we had state volleyball.
How'd that go? How'd it go?
Congratulations to Benilde. They won last night. 3 straight sets.
They did win.
On to Friday. They play at 11 o'clock. So, yeah, it was great. What a weird environment, though. I mean, I got to admit, that arena being split up into 2 courts, giant arena, it's like there's people there, but you know how it is. It's like when there's people there, but you're in like, 18,000 seat stadium or whatever it is. It's like, okay, are there people here?
Right.
Like
feels a little empty.
Felt very cavernous.
Sure. But they won.
That's
awesome.
They won. Yes. Feeling pretty good about ourselves, but stay focused.
Look at
stay
that.
focused. Yeah.
Man, that's a fun sport right there.
I love it.
I always did,
freaking
man.
love it.
Yeah.
I would say that going back to high school, if we offered volleyball during basketball season, I probably would have tried volleyball over basketball. I like basketball, don't love basketball, but I love playing volleyball. That's fun.
Interesting. Not even sand.
No,
Not even
no.
beach. Just full on hard court volleyball.
I looked for we had co-ed volleyball in a high school, just like one time a week for like a series of couple weeks. I look forward to that night of playing volleyball more than I did probably any basketball game I played in.
And that's too bad because I would have killed to be on the basketball team.
Yeah.
But I sucked.
Yeah, but if you played at Vermilion, you could have made you would have been a starter on a basketball
I played
team.
at Chisago and I couldn't make the starting lineup. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean we were
was
okay,
terrible.
but we were not. No.
But I also couldn't dribble left-handed. Would that have helped in Vermilion?
Man.
Yes, they needed
Yeah,
somebody
it
like
didn't
that.
matter.
Pretty good with the right.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, we didn't know
Terrible with
scout
my
report,
left
so
hand.
we would not have figured that out until like the
Okay.
second half. We're like, you guys notice he's never dribbled with his left hand?
Can't go left.
And he's winking at everybody in the stands.
And he's the whitest kid I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, literally hadn't been outside in a month.
No.
Yeah.
Blakemore's trying to figure it out.
He passed away.
So just guess what Tom would have said. Hey,
can we ask
Tom?
We'll ask you.
Tom,
Yeah.
thanks for joining, by the way. Thanks to Bell Bank for Tom Pelissero. Vikings Ravens on Sunday. Your thoughts, Tom?
I think it's thanks for having me. Thanks to Bell Bank. I think it's going to be a tough environment. Lamar Jackson is 24-3 against the NFC.
Hang on, let's see if he does a better job.
Yeah,
'cause
sorry about that, Tom.
That was a bad Tom Pelissero impression.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hi, Tom.
Who knew Zach was the brains of the operation?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Zach goes on vacation and the
Yeah.
whole thing falls apart, man.
Yeah,
It
I think
happens.
he does it on purpose, though. I think that's job security right there. If we
It
can't
is.
do it without him, we can't do it without him. You know what I mean?
Well, so while we were trying to connect with you, Tom, we had Sauce try to pretend to be you, and it didn't go well. So let me ask you the same question.
Sorry, did he?
Vikings-Ravens on Sunday. Your thoughts?
I think it's a fascinating matchup. You got a Ravens team that's kind of clawing their way back into this thing. Finally with Lamar back, Roquan Smith. I mean, I know what their record was out of the gate, but all the injuries, it wasn't just Lamar. I mean, the defense was gutted. They had a lot of different things going on. They look like a really tough team, and they're going up against a Vikings team that, I mean, I don't even think it's close. That was by far their best game of the season last week in Detroit. I was there. I thought that the game plan that Flo had to really bring just all those interior blitzes, force Jared Goff to move in the pocket, not let him be able to see, over the middle. It clearly impacted that Lions offense beyond what we normally see. And then offensively, nobody could completely know what was going to happen with J.J. McCarthy, but he went out, and I know he only threw for 140-something yards, but the throws that he did make were big-time stuff. It was impressive. So, hopefully, if you're the Vikings, Aaron Jones can go this week. I bumped into him when he was walking out of the X-ray room. He said he's basically had the same injury on the other side before. It's a little AC joint sprain. He's confident he's going to be able to go. He looked the best that he's looked this season. I think it's going to be a really interesting matchup between a couple of teams that really need this game.
Well, that's the thing I was going to ask you is just the health of Aaron Jones, and then you kind of contrast that with the new look Ravens. I mean, because the last 3 games they're very, very good against the run. The first few games before that, the start of the season, not very good. Sauce's guy Kyle Hamilton's now being used in the box, not the line of scrimmage. That's a whole different look. Their rookie safety Starks is now playing more of a true safety position. Like, where do you see the who wins that battle versus us on the ground with an Aaron Jones out there? Because obviously we look different, we feel different with him out there versus this new look Ravens defense. What's going to give there?
Well, in terms of the health on Aaron Jones, we'll just see, does he get a full boat? That was the plan going into the game. He looked great. He had, 90-something yards from scrimmage in the first half before he got hurt. Seems like he and the team is confident he's going to be able to go, but, does Jordan Mason get a little bit more work? That's obviously going to be the question. And the Ravens have struggled defensively the entire season, but getting Roquan back, Kyle Hamilton back, those things are a really big deal. I think that it's certainly fair to say that the formula for the Vikings needs to involve not having J.J. drop back and throw the ball 40 times a game. I don't think that Kevin O'Connell wants to play that style of football. It's very much as it can be cliched, Ben. It's like, the complementary football of just being able to be really good on defense, be able to control the game on the ground, and then just make enough throws. That's kind of what they did last year with Sam Darnold. The approach for Kevin on a week in, week out basis was just get him easy completions to get him in a rhythm, and then maybe 5 times a game have him make, what you would call a tough throw. And, last week when JJ was asked to do that, he absolutely delivered. But there's no question, running the football effectively is going to be a big part of the formula moving forward.
Hey, Tom, we saw on Tuesday the NFL trade deadline came and went, and we saw the Jets they traded their 2 best players for 3 first-round picks. Are the people around the league shocked that they didn't have a full-on fire sale?
No, I mean, this is, it's not a fire sale in terms of just, trading guys for anything, but certainly when you trade Quinnen Williams and Sauce Gardner, I mean, that's as much of a blow it up as you're going to see in the modern NFL. I was not surprised by Quinnen Williams. That was in the works for quite some time. There were several teams in the mix. It was just a matter of were they going to be able to get enough for Quinnen Williams to justify making the trade. He really wanted a fresh start. He'd been there through a lot of different regimes and a lot of losses. He felt like the time was right, but they weren't just going to, offload him just for 1 first-round pick. The shocker, and I don't get shocked. I make it my business to not get shocked much, but the Sauce Gardner trade was a shock because that is he is by every advanced metric one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL because they just paid him on a big contract extension in July. That's not the profile of a guy that you normally trade away. but the Colts got really aggressive. It was, Monday night into Tuesday morning, they stepped up and ultimately give 2 first-round picks, as well as, A.D. Mitchell, who they were ready to move on from, the wide receiver. But, for the Jets to make that type of move, this is a true, reset for the organization. The reason they were able to trade Sauce was his contract, even though he got, this monster deal, there was only $13 million in the signing bonus. And when we talk about cap hits and why teams can't move on from players they paid, it's because your signing bonus, I'll put this in the simplest terms possible, it's prorated for cap purposes. So if you got a $13 million signing bonus, $10 million of that is pushed into the future. But that's all. It's not like you got a $50 million bonus and then you got 40 in the future that all slams your cap next year. This was actually very movable because now the Colts pick up that contract and pay a $20 million option bonus next year. So the cash and cap savings, in addition to all the picks by moving on from these players, makes a big difference for the Jets. I also found it fascinating that they actually wanted, in the Cowboys deal, they got a second-round pick in 2026 and a first in 2027. Generally speaking, GMs view future picks and slightly less valuable than immediate picks. But the Cowboys wanted the third first-round pick in 2027, and that's for a couple of reasons. One, that's generally regarded as a better draft. Two, it's generally regarded as a better quarterback draft. And so if you're talking about getting the quarterback, having all that ammunition out into 2027, it really allows them now to kind of execute a 3-year plan for getting this team where it needs to be.
All right, Tom Pelissero, thanks to Bell Bank. So the question then is about the Vikings in the trade. Were you surprised that nothing was done? Like whether they, I think after the Lions win, certainly we were probably more buyers at the trade deadline. But were you surprised that they didn't do anything? And did you hear of maybe something in the works that just sort of fell through?
Not really, no, honestly. I mean, I was tracking all of it, and the Vikings were unusually quiet, but I think that's, partly because they made the trades that they made in the offseason and gave up picks for the likes of Jordan Mason, that they've committed a lot of money. They've got a lot of cash into this roster, and that there's not, a really obvious hole that you could have upgraded on the team. I mean, sure, you'd like to get, maybe another corner, but corners are at a premium. Look no further than the Sauce Gardner trade where the Colts were surveying who was available, for the normal types of trades you see, like 3rd and 4th round picks. They didn't think any of those guys were really an upgrade. They trade 2 1s for Sauce. The prices just weren't at a place where it made sense for the Vikings to do something. I know they poked around on a variety of different things, but there was never momentum really to, from my understanding, to get something done. The question, and we talked about it last week, was whether they would, bring in a backup quarterback or somebody else. And J.J. McCarthy's performance, I don't think is, the driving reason they didn't, but certainly it helped. If J.J. went out there and didn't play well, maybe you have a little bit more urgency to, hey, we might need to get a veteran in the room to help them. They're rolling now they got John Wolford there, but they're rolling with JJ and Brosmer. There was never, I know that, Kirk would have loved to come back, even if it were in a backup role, but the Falcons had never really shown the urgency to deal him in terms of having a reasonable number on the pick as well as the cash. And so, the Vikings stood pat, which is not something that happens very often. It's certainly not for a lack of Kwesi exploring different things. It just, nothing was really dialed up. It didn't feel like they had a really pressing need, and nothing, from my understanding, really came even close to fruition.
The main need, as you just said, the Vikings have is possibly a quarterback. One of those is scheduled to visit. That is Asante Samuel Jr. He is scheduled to visit here tomorrow. Is that maybe one of the reasons they held back on finding somebody to trade?
Well, the Asante Samuel Jr., the reason that a player like that has like a 5 or 16 tour set up is because of medical. He needs to go in and get physicals in different places without getting too deep into the weeds on the nature of the injury. It is something very serious and very scary that he's coming back from, and he had a surgery, and this is not an injury that a lot of doctors thought surgery was going to be able to fully fix. And so it's not just a matter of his doctors clearing him, it's a team medical staff clearing him. And when you're talking about a neck issue, a spine issue, those are really sensitive types of topics. It makes sense, though. He's a really talented player. He would have been probably the corner to get paid, along with the guys like Carlton Davis in this past free agency class, if he were healthy. The fact that it's November and we're talking about him taking a medical tour just shows you how significant this is. It doesn't mean that the Vikings or someone else won't sign him. I would just say, this is not him coming in and meeting the coaching staff and deciding where to go. This is these teams wanting to put him through a battery of tests and make their own determinations. Every medical staff has 32 team doctors with 32 degrees of risk tolerance. Everybody's going to make their own judgment on this because it is something pretty significant.
Ben, you got another one for you to go?
No, I guess maybe from an X and O standpoint, or just like if I guess I'll ask you, if I'm not going to say who's going to win, but if the Vikings were to win this weekend, which it is about split, national media is kind of split on like who's going to win this game for, a variety of reasons. But like, what's the one thing, you mentioned the run game, what's maybe the one thing you'd like to see the Vikings do that would help them win this game on Sunday?
Honestly, it's continued growth from J.J. McCarthy. He had a long time to think about coming back and to get himself fully healthy and prepare. I talked to JJ in the locker room last Thursday, and I could tell, he was very juiced up for this game. He told me the story that his infant son had been sick last week, and so JJ was sleeping in a separate room in his old college bed. And so he was, thinking about all those moments that he laid in that bed and was dreaming of having these big opportunities in the NFL. You saw him walk in to the stadium wearing the JJ or the JJ blue collar shirt that Jim Harbaugh gives to all his players. It was back in the state of Michigan. There was an emotional element to it, but it's not a matter of going out and winning one game. It's a matter of stacking those games and improving and getting better over time. And that's what, we need to see from JJ McCarthy is just the continued growth. I think one thing in that game that didn't get enough attention. We all saw, the big throw late to Naylor on third down that Kevin O'Connell entrusts him. We saw the throw to Jordan Addison that goes right through his hands. The Justin Jefferson touchdown is a run play. If you watch it, I thought it going live. It's a run play that JJ had practiced during the week. That basically it was, as Justin Jefferson told me, if we get press coverage, then, throw that ball. Not every young quarterback is going to pull that ball and throw it in that moment. And JJ did it, and he throws an absolute dime, and Justin Jefferson makes a heck of a catch. Those are rare plays, rare guts, and to put the ball on a dime, he doesn't have to do a ton. He's got to do enough. He did it in that game. Let's see if he can do it against another tough team on Sunday against the Ravens.
One more for you, .com, and I think I'm the only person that's discussing this, but I find it endlessly fascinating. So, again, thanks to Bell Bank, Tom Pelissero. When you're out clubbing with Roger Goodell, you guys are just hanging out being bros. Does he like 70-yard field goals, or does he hate 70-yard field goals? Do you know what I mean? Does the league think it's good for the league to be able to kick those balls that far?
I mean, I don't think anybody's complaining about just the absolute bombs from the wrong side of the 50 right now. They did change the rules, and I'm not going to say the phrase because you guys will just laugh at it endlessly, but screw it. The kickers are now allowed to rub their balls before the game.
Well done.
And so it makes a difference in terms of preparing those K-balls where they can kick it a much longer distance. That's also why, the 9-1-1s, those run-on field goals, are much tougher because they can't swap it out for the K-ball. The balls are just different now. I'm not going to be able to get myself out of this one. The balls are different than what they've been kicking in the past, and it's allowed these things to happen. I think it's a great thing for the league. They've wanted to put the foot back in the game, whether that's on kickoffs or now in terms of the field goals. And the kickers that ever since the extra point got moved back several years ago, it became that much harder on them because now all of a sudden extra points weren't a gimme. This now allows the kickers kind of to roar back a little bit and say, hey, we've got another element to the game that we can bring. I think it's great, and I've heard no complaints from Roger or anyone else at the league.
You cut out for a second. What's the deal with the balls?
The kickers are allowed to rub their balls before the game.
That's what I thought you said. I was
That's
just
so
checking.
nice. Thank God for the kickers, man. But I'm guessing quarterbacks and linemen aren't allowed to touch them. Am I right?
Just stick that in the button bar. You can use that one forever, Hawk.
All right, Tom.
Thank you, Tom. See you
Thanks,
later, buddy.
brother.
See you, dude.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.
There he goes. Thanks to Bell Bank again. And nominate your charity, please. KFAN.com.
He's just
He just
questioning
gave
his
up.
entire
He just
existence.
gave up. He's like, no, whatever.
Isn't it funny? Like, nobody trusts us, right?
No.
Like, he could
Why
say that on
would you?
NFL Network all day about, like, yeah, the kickers rub their balls to get the, and he could just not even have to think about it. And then on our show, he's like, oh, God.
Did
I don't
you-
even know if I should say this.
I don't know if I mentioned this on the
Children.
air or not, but I was listening to Ben Gessling on his podcast with his two co-hosts last week, and his one co-host said something, and completely like he burped, Gessling said "button bar," and I could hear like in his
Yep,
voice he
used
was
to it.
embarrassed. You know,
Wow.
It's KFAN infected him.
exactly.
correct,
Yeah,
It's like,
brilliant.
Hawk, I know
That's
you've
so
seen
good.
Arrested Development. It's like,
Yeah.
I think it's season 2 where Tobias is saying everything filthy, but
Yes.
he doesn't hear it.
No idea.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
Jason Bateman's character basically says, why don't you buy a tape recorder and just tape yourself all day and listen back to
So good.
your phrasing?
Yeah,
I'm-
when he
I'm-
joins the Blue Man group.
Exactly, because he just doesn't hear how every sentence he says is
Yeah.
double entendre and absolute
So
filth.
good.
It's
That
such a
is
great
one of my
season.
favorite characters on television ever.
Yeah.
Tobias
so
Fugue.
good.
Yes.
I'm here
Oh,
to
so
take a
good.
stiffy. He says stuff like that. Yeah. I blew myself. Yeah.
It's so good.
It's so good.
I'm gonna
yeah.
watch that second season again.
It's
Yeah.
the second
Oh.
season
The
of
second
Arrested
season.
Development
Outstanding.
is one of the best seasons in the history of comedy. I like the first season and the third when it starts to fall off, but season 2 is the season.
Yeah.
And
Not
so
even
good.
close.
Just the idea that they're driving around the truck that
Yeah.
that they allow people to deboard a plane.
Yeah.
on. That's the only
Yeah.
car that he's got. So he's got to drive it around, man.
And I love
Ah.
how many little pieces of foreshadowing they have for Buster getting his arm bitten off by the seal.
Yeah.
There's I don't know.
So
I'm
good.
sure there's a website somewhere that's collected them all. But I think the last time I saw it, I noticed finally for the first. Remember how he's in the Army in season 2,
Yeah.
and he keeps calling it Army,
Army.
like I'm doing Army. Even the fact that he's referencing his arm, saying it like Army is funny. But right before he gets his arm bitten off by a loose seal,
Yeah.
of course he's dating or trying to date loose seal all season long.
Right.
He's sitting on a bench, and it says like Army something official, but he's blocking all of the letters except for the ones that say arm off.
Oh, brilliant.
It's like, man, that show thought of everything.
Yeah.
How many different ways can we show that he's going to lose his arm? Even earlier in that season, he's at like an arcade with one of those crane games.
Yeah.
The claw, as we like to call it, right? And his arm's going to end
Yeah.
up being a claw. And one of the prizes that he gets out of the claw game is a stuffed seal. Like all season long, they
brilliant.
show that a seal's going to get him, but you don't know it
and
until
then-
later. It's so good.
I've never read all these before. That's fascinating.
All right, keep going because I'm sure I've missed a ton of them.
Okay, so bus stop sign, you mentioned that.
That's the best. That's
Yeah.
right. I think that's right before it happens too.
Yeah, bruises on Job's face. Let's see. Job gets a bruise on his face that is identical to the one he gave Buster, foreshadowing Buster's own injury. I don't know. Lucille breaks off a human-shaped hand from a sign while driving to the hospital, drawing a parallel to Buster's injury.
Wow.
Buster misreads alarm off as arm off.
I believe at some point, doesn't she say something like, "There's no handbook for raising a child"? I think that's.
I'm sure there's
I think you are
I think
correct.
that's maybe a stretch, but that might be a slight nod to the fact that he's about to lose a hand.
George Michael reenacts Luke Skywalker's losing his hand in Star Wars.
Yeah,
a
I
scene
forgot about
Buster
that one.
later parodies by cutting off a mannequin's
Oh.
head with a broom.
So good.
How about when the
God, what
doctor
a show.
says he's going to be all right? And they all get
Yeah,
excited,
that's
and then he goes, well, I wouldn't be this excited getting that news. And he goes, what do you mean? You said he's going to be all right. And he goes, no, he's going to be all right.
Right, he's lost the ability to use his left hand. He lost
so
it.
good.
Who wrote
It's
that?
so
I
good.
don't know.
Oh,
Who wrote
God,
those
that's
shows?
such a. I wouldn't have taken the news this well.
I don't know who wrote it. I don't.
Oh,
is
it's
it Mitchell
brilliant.
Hurwitz? I believe is the guy that created it. I don't know if he's the writer of all of the episodes, but man, it's just the attention to detail is
Yeah,
just outstanding.
It's so good.
And for the 1,000th time, I truly think the country was not ready for that show.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
It
Yeah.
was the beginning of the non-laugh track era, and it was too smart for the room, and the country wasn't told when to laugh.
Oh, it was so
there was no
good.
laugh track,
It's
and they're like,
so
I don't
good.
get this bit. This isn't funny, and it's one of the funniest shows of all
And then
time.
is it the bit when they knew it was canceled?
That's
they
season
just,
3.
Yeah,
they knew they were in big
wrung it.
trouble, so they just would have what's the guy's name? Happy Days guy. I'm blanking on his
Ron Howard.
Yeah,
Henry
they would have Ron Howard. Well, Henry Winkler's also on that show for sure. But Ron Howard is the narrator. Just openly begged to tell your friends to watch this show. We're in huge trouble.
Yeah.
Which is a super interesting play to just lean right into the fact that your ratings are not good and you know you're on the brink of getting canceled. We should do that at some point. Whenever our ratings start plummeting,
we should
just
probably
hire a
start
narrator.
now.
Yeah, we should probably. How about
Probably
when
should start
Carl
now.
Weathers is in the show? That's also
There's so many good cameos.
It's so good, yeah.
Julie Louis-Dreyfus is in
Yeah.
season 2, and she's fantastic as the
It's so good.
the fake pregnant blind lawyer bit.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
great.
God, when it's funny and smart,
Yep, it's both.
That's like that's the winning combination. I can't even believe it, man. It's so good. Oh, by the way, complete left turn. Well, not really. I'm listening to this book about Always Sunny in Philadelphia right now, and the beginning of it and everything like that. There is a direct correlation, a line from Reno 911 to Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Really?
Yeah, and it would take
Behind
me all
the
day.
scenes?
Yeah, behind the scenes about the people who created it, how it got created, why it got created, all that stuff. It's and it doesn't surprise me after knowing those two shows so well. But man, I love both those shows too, man.
Yep.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Arrested Development is on Netflix. Where's Always Sunny? The whole
Hulu.
It's on Hulu, yeah, but it was on FX.
FX for
yeah.
it still is, right?
Right,
Still
yeah.
going, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Now it's time for
Headlines brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric and wolfriverelectric.com. Go solar. Highly, highly recommend you do. I did about a year ago. It's awesome. Get some solar panels put on.
Yeah, man.
Start making some money off the sun.
Make that cash.
How much money do you make off the sun? Are you greater than the sun?
That's a good question.
No.
I'm not greater than the sun, but I'm making some money
No,
off the
I'm
sun.
not greater than the sun either.
Either. I mean,
Yep. Half of Generation Z and millennials admit to, quote, lying about their wealth or financial success while dating. I know I've gone over this before, but about 20 years ago, I went on a date and was asked my salary on date number 1. And that was after she asked my religion and political affiliation.
Yeah.
And like I've said on this show a number of times, she seemed to be able to get past the religion one. She seemed to be able to get past the political affiliation. But when I was like, I'm not telling you my salary.
Yeah.
That was the one that I think would have been the deal breaker. Paul, your hands up.
Woodhawk.
A billion.
Oh my God,
He knows
yes,
her.
I know who you're talking about. The answer is
%.
yes. I'll tell her whatever she needs to hear. I'll convert.
Yeah.
I'll get more
yeah.
jobs.
Yeah. He'll bring a tax statement.
What do you need? I'll rob a damn bank. If that answers your question.
He'll bring a
man.
tax statement.
But I mean, I assume on dating apps, the whole idea of a lot of people projecting more wealth than they actually have is a thing. But this says only about half admit to actually lying about financial success while dating. That's different than lying on dating apps. If you're actually dating somebody and you lie about what you're making, that's a little bit different, don't you think?
Man, dating apps seem scary.
Yes, sir.
They just do. They just do, man.
I
don't
never
know.
used them.
Yeah, obviously.
Lucky.
Oh.
A council
I
in
didn't need
Scotland
No,
was
you didn't,
forced.
buddy.
No, you didn't. That's true. Fox News worked.
Yeah.
One of the best bits of all time.
Yep.
Inside joke. A council in Scotland was forced to edit the recording of a meeting after a member live streamed himself going to the toilet and forgetting to switch off his camera.
Oh boy, that'd be terrible for me. I get up to a lot of shenanigans on the toilet.
Yeah.
That's reading time for you, I think.
Yeah, really, yeah, for sure. And you never know what my choice is. You know what I mean?
Nope, nobody does.
They are saying Pizza Hut could soon be up for sale as it continues to struggle to compete. So somebody might just buy them out.
I like Pizza Hut.
Oh man, I tell you, that was
The
such a
breadsticks
part
are
of my
great.
teenage
Yeah.
years. After football games with the
Yeah.
entire team, we
Hell
go to Pizza Hut.
Yeah, the one there was one by the high school, and then there was one in Excelsior that had like the old school feel to it. They're both now gone.
When
Pizza
you
Hut was
graduated from high school,
outstanding.
did that Pizza Hut go out of business?
Yeah, Lawyer Lambert stopped writing them checks for my tab. Yeah, they all went down. Yeah, Pizza Hut breadsticks, fresh and hot, 10 out of 10.
What about the garlic bread with the cheese on it?
Sure, I'm in. Yeah, oh yeah.
You do love food, which is great because today is National Men Make Dinner Day and National Nacho Day.
Yeah, I had nachos the other day, and I can make dinner. Yeah.
Well, why don't you just make nachos for
I could do that.
whatever her name is?
Well, that's a woman's viewpoint.
It's Kelly.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, thanks, Rose.
Thanks, Rose.
Yeah.
How often do you make dinner?
Probably 3 days a week.
Here we go.
Thanks,
She
Rose.
makes it the other 4, or you guys go
Yeah, or
out to
we
eat?
go out, or she'll make it. Yeah.
So you would say it's about 50-50?
Yes, sir.
Wow,
You'll
what
be
a
salivating when you see it.
what a match made in kitchen heaven.
What's your specialty?
Idaho Potato Shack.
Yep, I do that. Yeah.
You just cut
Anything
'em up?
else? Anything else, Rose?
Julianne, is that how you say it?
Yeah. My specialty is probably that I could make probably mac and cheese.
I wish you'd make me a pie.
I'll make you a pie.
I'd
That
like you to
worked
make
for
me
a couple
pie.
of years.
Yeah, worked on Hawk.
Oh, man.
There's an article from Entertainment Weekly back in 2013 specifically about the writer's room at Arrested Development.
And how smart they were?
Yeah, I got to read this.
Hey, can I ask you guys a quick question?
You
I
got
know
about
it's the end
40
of the
seconds,
show.
yeah.
Yeah, go on.
So that new movie, is it Nuremberg?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is that about?
It's about after effects of World War II and convicting the
trials.
Nazis.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
yeah, it'll
Got
be
it.
fascinating. And
Yeah.
well, you can't tell that's him, can you?
No, they
Yeah.
barely show him
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Russell Crowe. Yeah.
Russell Crowe. Yeah, that'll be a hell of a thing, man.
All right.
Tomorrow, Derek Shelton, new manager of the Minnesota Twins, will be here about 7:30 or so. So we'll have a good 40-45 minutes to talk to him, get to know him, and then play initials at 8:15 tomorrow with Derek Shelton. So if you're a Twins fan, tune in around 7:30 or so tomorrow morning. Power Trip back 5:30 to 9 tomorrow. 9 to noon is next.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba Dabba. I love you.